Hey, cuties. Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. All right, let me get some things together. Hey, it's Chrissy time. I see ya. Let me scroll up. All right, I found a new way to do this so I can make sure I get everybody. Hold on, guys. Okay. Mildred, conversations and cocktails. Now, Mildred, I think I asked you before. I was over in Trending's chat during my last hour of work, and I heard her say you were a content creator. I could have sworn I asked you before if you were a content creator, and you said no. If you are, make sure to let me know, please. Please. Hey, Aunt Debbie. Hey, Marita. We got the cutie mods in the house. All right, guys. Let me go up and say some hellos, and we're going to get started. Hello, Mary Kelly. Cutie crew member. Oh, I got to put up the topics post. I'm sorry. Cutie crew. Hey, Gigi, cutie crew member. Tanya B, cutie crew member. Teresa Wright, cutie crew member. Hey, Simone. Coco Eyes. Hey, Coco Eyes. Thanks for joining me. Hey, Teresa, cutie crew member. Hello again to It's Chrissy Time. It's Chrissy Time is a content creator as well as a cutie crew member. Thanks for joining me, sis. Hey, Fifi, cutie crew member. Teresa Wright, did I get you? I did. All right. Hey, Vi, good evening to you. Now, if you guys could please hit the like button on your way in for me. And also, if you are in the bushes, hit the like button. It is free. I see my sis, Pink Diva, in the house. Hey, sis. I am so excited. Number one, for the new content creators. Hannah Grace. Who name was I just looking at? And I was about to say Hannah something with a J, child. Hannah Grace is doing the damn thing, okay? My sis Pink Diva has started her channel. She's going to be adding an introduction video soon. But shout out to all of the current as well as new YouTube content creators. Shout out to you guys. It is time consuming, but I love it. My goal is to go full time eventually. I'm scared to step out on faith right now, but it's coming. But hello again, Gigi, cutie crew member. Fifi, I think I got you, cutie crew member. I said hi to Vi. Monica Taylor, good evening. Angela Richardson. Hey, Angela. Thanks for joining me, sis. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Zanalda. Now, Angela Richardson is a cutie crew member. Zanalda is a cutie crew member. LaDawn, my sis, is a cutie crew member. Hey, LaDawn. Hey, Leah's grandma, cutie crew member. Hey, Liddell, good evening. Veronica Monroe in the house. Hey, Veronica Monroe. Thanks for joining me. Hey, Juan Davis. Juan Davis is also a Cutie Crew member. Cutie Crew, we got so much going on that we gonna discuss Friday. We got the newly released audio. Shout out to Original Straight with No Chaser. We gonna discuss that Friday. We gonna discuss what other video that I put up this week. Hold on. Um, let me go real quick because I know it was Simone. Where's Simone at, child? Simone and disappeared on us. So yeah, we got a lot to discuss this coming Friday. Cutie Crew. Let's see here. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Hey, Laverne. Mildred, I need your answer. Maybe it's coming. Hey, PN2 Ross. Hey, Laverne, Cutie Crew member. Mama V, Cutie Crew member. Gloria Chop, Cutie Crew member. Is this a members only live chat? Cutie Crew is representing. Thank you to the Cutie Crew. Love you guys so much. Hey, Tracy Jackson. Hello, Yvette Bell. Aunt Debbie again in the house. Cutie Mod. Hey, Monica. Hey, Cupcake Mamas. Hey, Carla Stokes. Barbara Emery, Cutie Crew member. Von Dale in the house. Ann Green in the house. LS in the house. Deborah Jackson, Cutie Crew member in the house. Hey, Reen Bass. Hey, Phyllis. And I said my sis Marita was in here representing as a cutie mod. Thank you, Marita. Okay, Mildred, thank you. Child, let me get my little book. We got It's Chrissy time. We got Mildred for content creators. Anybody else, if you are a content creator and I missed you, please let me know in the chat. Another content creator is Pink Diva. I don't know if Hannah Grace is here yet. Hannah Grace is a content creator as well. I believe Classy Sassy giving you the 411 is also a new content creator that's going to be dropping content real soon. But hello. Let's see. Phyllis, thanks for joining me. Vi, I think I got you. Hey, Terrell. Hey, Josie. Hey, Helen. Hey, Anita. Cutie Crew member. You too, Cutie Crew member. Good evening to you. Strawberry Taffy. Lord, what did I say? Strawberry Taffy. Thanks for joining me. Hey, Nisi G, Cutie Crew member. Miss Cutie Pie, Cutie Crew member. Shaquita, Cutie Crew member. And I need to stop the music. We got two new Cutie Crew members. Amanda Wilson, thank you for joining the Cutie Crew. Olivia Schenkel, thank you for joining the Cutie Crew. I hope you guys enjoy what is a great sisterhood. We all just share our hearts away. We discuss the mess, but we also discuss our lives and real live issues in our Cutie Crew members only. So thank you guys again for becoming Cutie Crew members. All right, I'm gonna play a little more and then we're gonna get started. Let me say a couple more hellos. Thank you again, Amanda. Let's see. Phyllis, I think I got you. Margaret, hello. Margot, hello. Lady Leo, hello. Hey, Jay Usman. Neva P in the house. Cutie Crew member. Somebody's mama. Cutie Crew member. Let's be clear. Cutie Crew member. Thank you guys so much for joining me. We got Mayan. Hello. Thanks for joining me. Esther Jones from the Shy in the house. Chi-Town. Again, hello to my sis. Thanks, sis, for being a part of this live and modding. Hey, BKNY. Hello to you. Gloria Strickland, Cutie Crew member. Diane Stevens, Cutie Crew member. Represent. Sylvia P, Cutie Crew member. All right. We getting down to the bottom. Okay, hey Sonia. Hey Gemini John. Hey Jeanette. Hello. Simone, I think I got you. Deborah Jackson, I think I got you. Hey Regina. Olivia, thank you again for joining the Cutie Crew. Letitia Hunt. Hello. Ro reacts. Ro, did I ask you if you were a content creator? If you are, let me know. The name sounds like it. So if you are, let me know in the chat. We will make sure to acknowledge you. To everyone that I've mentioned thus far, you guys please make sure you are subscribed. Mildred, let me put subscribe by you. I'm not sure if I'm subscribed, but I will. Okay, let me get on down here so we can get started. Hey, Peaches. Hey, Evelyn. Niecy Smith, Cutie Crew member. Robin Davis, Cutie Crew member. Hey, Red Girl, Cutie Crew member. Red Girl, you haven't clicked that link in a minute. I need you to click that link, sis. You subscribe to Pink Divas. Yay. All right. You saw the community, the post on my community wall. That's a bad girl there, Pink Diva. I can't wait. I cannot wait. And I can't give it away. But it's a sisterhood, but it's gonna be a tad bit different. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm gonna let her introduce her stuff. But yeah. Hey, Cheryl Howard. Hey, Cheryl Michael. All right. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I'm getting down to the bottom. Hey, Peaches. Lady Leo, I got you. Hey, Anna. The fabulous Linda Greer in the house. Cutie Crew member. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Miss Linda. True Wisdom is in the building. Hey, True Wisdom. I need to check my Instagram. Cutie Crew member, thanks for joining us. Welcome back. All right. Hey, Yvonne, I think I got you. Yavet. Hello. Let's see. Okay. I think I'm down to the bottom, guys. I am not. Hey, Blackberry, Cutie Crew member. Karma Girl, Cutie Crew member. We got Classy Sassy giving you the 411 in the house. All right. If you guys have not hit the like button, please hit the like. Hey, Carla. Peaches, did I get you? Hello. Sean, Cutie Crew member. Hey, Sean. Greetings from KY in the house. Yes, ma'am. I got family there. I got family in the KY. And I got to come visit real soon. What is Prosperity's channel? Josie, Prosperity is absolutely a content creator. It is Prosperity Thick Girl. I believe that's it. Prosperity Thick Girl. Hey now and later. Do I see trending on my phone? Hey, trending. You half asleep? Okay, sis, get some rest now. You broke that down. Heartbreaking. I'm gonna pause again. Story, but it must be told. If you guys did not see Trending's last live that she did today, make sure to go check her out. Trending, you got me through my last hour of my day at work. And yeah, make sure to check it out, guys. Hey, Deshonda, Cutie Crew member. Deshonda got that info. Deshonda, don't forget to keep me posted on, possible visit. Hey Dream Girl. Hey Lena. You watching from the bushes, but you are subscribed. Thank you so very much. All right. I think I got everybody. Somebody's mama. Did I get you? Okay, sis, drive safely. All right. 20K is most definitely on the way, Jeanette. I think I'm about 100 and so plus 120-ish away from 20K. I'm thanking you guys in advance. If you are watching and you are not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Now, if I unblock about 2,000 people, I'll be well over that. Jamie. I just remembered. It is Jamie, not Jane. I just remembered on my own. Thanks for joining me. Thank you again, Jeanette. We claiming that 20K, baby. It's around the corner. So I'm about to hustle like I did when I first started my channel. I'm going to be on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. 50K is what we are pushing for after the 20. Hey Deborah, hey Renata. All right. Yvonne, hello. You tried to join but can't remember your password. Okay, I hope you get that worked out. We'll be waiting for you. Okie dokie. I think I'm done. Okay, you got a Ron Robin. Okay. Thank you for stopping by. All right, guys. If I missed anyone, hey, C Rich. Hey, Joel. If I missed anyone, hey, Coach CP. My apologies. Okay. I try to get everybody. My sis Marita said them likes not matching. So I don't even know if I'm ready to get started. Let me see. Let me check this device here. Let me see what we looking like. Please hit the like. 396 people watching. Thank you guys for joining me. Let me get out of this and get back in it and see what we looking like with them likes. 405 watching. 258 likes. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. All right. I have faith. Hey, BJ. I have faith that those likes are going to get up. Oh, sis, you've been making cookies in your shop all day. I want some cookies. I don't need them, but I want them. Sounds delicious. Sis, drop your Instagram page as well. So they can follow you on Instagram. As well. All right, guys, let's get started. I know I'm right, Red Girl. I know I'm right. I hope everything is okay, but I'm sure it is. You are here with us, and we are grateful. You are here in the chat. Hey, Tawana. Hey, Louisiana chick. Okay, Deborah, did I get you? Hello. All right. Again, if I missed anybody, I am so sorry. Hey, Stephanie. Now I gotta get my cutie crew now. I got to get my cutie crew. Let's see. Keisha, cutie crew. Tawana, cutie crew. Stephanie, cutie crew. Nisi G, I think I got you, cutie crew. Um, okay. I'm down. I believe. Stephanie, I think I got you. Okay, let's get started, guys. All right, sis. Lord, have mercy. Ooh, child. Um, I'm trying to get this waistline all the way back down to where it should be. All right. Hey, D Brown. But let's get started, guys. You guys know I'm switching. I don't even know why I do this anymore, but is this the phone? Yes. All right. So I'm switching one device and then I'm going to close this one out. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to close this one. This one is my Instagram notifier. Okay, so I'm ready. I hope you guys are. Again, thank you so much for joining me for this power hour. Now, I didn't already miss 20 minutes. Not missed, but talked for 20 minutes. So you guys know we're gonna go a little over an hour, but not too much. Not too much. Um, we are here to discuss the Scots, Marsau, Maurice, Kimmy, Letitia, Martell, and none other than the one that will refuse to shut her mouth, coleslaw. Coleslaw. Now, where's that other picture? I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm gonna put up the little thumbnail for now. But when I tell you guys, I'm about as sick as coleslaw as I am Krishan and Blueface. I really am. Um, she leaves me speechless now. She really does. I have never seen someone as dedicated to making herself look like a fool. And I'm kind of over her. Again, shout out to Original Straight with No Chaser. And I've just been trying to wonder what happened. What was the turning point for her when it comes to Ariane Curry? And I'm sure she's just as sick of her ass too. She probably was getting calls left and right every time Martell did something. And the man been doing the same damn thing for a decade. Almost a decade. But again, if you guys have not seen Original Straight with No Chasers video with this audio, make sure to go to her page and check out the video. I also released a video earlier today that touched on this as well. If you have not seen that, make sure to check that out as well. But when it comes to that video, did you guys hear how mad Coleslaw was in the video? Now, I must say this. I did learn in listening to this audio that was released how easily it is to manipulate Coleslaw. Because at first, um, she was mad. This is when Martell was walking hand in hand with Sheree in New York, and the pictures and all of that had been coming out. And you guys remember he got undressed in front of Sheree in the hotel room that they were in. Well, this chick was pissed at the start of that call. But when Original Straight with No Chaser, yes, Megan, very easy to manipulate. Hey, Prosperity. Okay, somebody asked me what was Prosperity's YouTube channel name. I said Prosperity Thick Girl, but I think it's Prosperity Thick Girl 40. That's what's in the chat. So I believe that was you, Josie. Make sure to subscribe. But yeah, when they well, let me address her as Original Straight with No Chaser, was kind of feeding into what she know Arionne wants to hear. Well, I think he love you. It's a reason why he come back to you and all of that. Then you will see that Arionne's madness would instantly go away. Instantly go away. Yes, ma'am, Jamie. For my man, single black female. I think I even wrote that down in my notes. All of the above. Fatal attraction, all of the above. And we've discussed this, and I'm gonna go off script just a little bit. We've discussed this before. Um, Dog it, I probably should have asked my sister. Steve McNair. Let me look it up real quick. Was it, or you guys put it in the chat? Steve McNair, who's sad chick. Yeah, Steve McNair. Sad chick he was messing around with and all of that. Um, unalived him. And look, I am not speaking anything into existence. I definitely don't want that to happen to anyone. But Martell Holt, I keep telling your ass, I don't know if you're listening. If you ain't got no good intentions with this girl, and you don't, because it's been a decade, if you don't leave this chick alone, it ain't gonna be nothing nice for you, buddy. It is not going to be anything nice. This girl is obsessed. She really is. But she started off talking about, how he's never really made her an honest woman, how he doesn't defend her. And I was just sitting there puzzled, like, how is she still surprised? Still surprised. Is it unlimited years for him to prove that to Coleslaw? Did she hear, like we heard, the word peasant? Because I'm still confused how he was able to smooth that over. The man called her a peasant on national TV. She got over it. The girl's heart is made of steel, I guess. I guess she just don't feel anything. But she got over that. In the audio, she also admitted that she ain't even working. How dumb can you be? The average wife, okay, is working today. The average wife is going to make sure she bringing in something, that she can stash away something. That's a wife. And here it is, a sad chick then gave up working in the hospital at the time and all of that to pursue Martell Holt, a man that ain't never said, this is my woman. Like I said, I am so puzzled. Is she brainwashed, guys? I want to know that. And I'm going to get into the brainwashing question when it comes to a couple other people later on in this live. But has Martell, as slow as that man is to me, this is my opinion only, has he been successful in brainwashing this girl? Because I refuse to believe that she's in her right mind. I just refuse to believe it. It is not that much love in the world, especially after all of these years. I mean, we all have been young and dumb and whatever the case may be. But again, this embarrassment that she experiences is on a national platform. And I am so mad. I'm going to find this song that I ran across yesterday on Instagram, and I thought I DM myself. I don't know what I did. Maybe I need to check and see if I DM somebody else. But it's a sad chick song out here, and they mention coleslaw. They actually mention coleslaw. So I'm going to put that on my board. I'm going to try to find that tonight so I can share that with you guys. But I have never witnessed, and I promise you guys this, never witnessed someone like Ariane Curry. Not as a friend of mine, a family member of mine, or anything like that. Like I said, as women, we may go through some things. As wives, we may go through some things. But for nothing, no ma'am. No ma'am. So like I said, she's foolish. She's obsessed. And I just don't know what it will take for her to be fed up. Yes, it's a song. It's a song, sis. It really is. I'll find it. I gotta check. I know I sent it yesterday, so I gotta see if I sent it to someone by mistake. But how much embarrassment will it take, honestly? And what does this man do to smooth over making her look like a fool? Now, the basis of that conversation again was Sheree. And at the end, she was giving Sheree her props. Well, he did tell me that Sheree looks like an older me. So, Negro, you gonna talk to me about the chick that you are being seen with. He got it like that, girl. Where he could tell you she looks like an older you, and you repeat that shit. Not only was he with his wife for 14 years, and you was there probably 7 out of the 14, refusing to get some business, but then he moved on with several other women that he's been seen with, hugged up with, arms around their waist and all that good stuff. And you have a conversation with him. I just got to throw my hands up. In my video earlier today, I mentioned ride or die chicks. Ride or die. And that's what she is. And I'm just confused. Is that an honor? Is that an honor when you are a ride or die? Ride or dies most likely are going to get dogged out, disrespected, used, abused. And I'm just wondering, what is the ride or die prize? Is there a prize? Can somebody let me know, is there a prize to be in a ride or die? Again, I'm throwing my hands up in the air over here. I'm so confused. Where y'all riding to? Where y'all riding to? Is it a never-ending ride? It seems like it. And it's not a good look at all. But this is how Marsau pumps her head up. Thank you, Yvette. Yes, please hit the like button. Now, let me say, the song is not about Arionne Curry, but the song is about and mentions coleslaw as being a side. So, and yeah, either they know this girl nickname and story, but yeah, they definitely mention a side and coleslaw in the verse. So I will find it and I will share that in members only on Friday. I'll definitely have it. Again, I gotta circle this on my board. Mary Kelly, you say they riding to the Broke Valley. Vi Gordon say they going down the wrong road. Where does the ride end for the ride or dies? Like I said, all you're gonna get is embarrassed. Ride or dies typically just put up with everything forever, and I don't get it. No benefits. This girl has tried to clown Mel on so many occasions, and I will say this: Mel was married. Any married woman that choose to try to work on her marriage, and then if she get tired and send that Negro on about his way or get divorced, that's her business. So she wasn't wrong in that. But you right, Arionne Curry, for riding with Martell through all this BS. Just a mess. But anyway, Nisa, you say they riding to jail. Okay? That's a ride or die, baby. Let me tell you. You can send a ride or die, a video of you and your spouse in the bedroom. Guess what that ride or die gonna do? That ride or die gonna keep it and watch it and talk about it and threaten to release. That's girl, bye. What? Again, I don't know where either every woman in her family is slow or they just tired. And I'm gonna try to believe they just tired. This is embedded in her, it seems, though. It really is. But then this is another way that Martell plays her. In the audio, she mentioned how Martell don't want Marsau around me. Martell is very protective of me. He don't want Marsau touching me or nothing. Girl, look, let me tell you the real reason While Martell is acting like that, he know you easy. He know how easy it was to keep you on the hook while he was married. He know that you will most likely jump to the highest bidder. He know if Marsau threw a couple dollars in your face, you probably gonna go. So it's not like Martell is looking at you like you are this cherished prize. He knows what you put up with him, and he know if you was willing to do it with him, you're willing to do it with anybody. Easy. Like Veronica Monroe just said, like a Sunday morning. So that was comical to me. She tried to do the same thing when she was on Tasha K. I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl. Bye. Okay, you're a fool. I hate to say it. And hopefully if you hear it enough, you'll believe it. You a fool for Martell Hope. Still, let me take this picture down and put up another one. Still, and I know I trip y'all out how I say still, but I really say it like that. Let me share another picture, child. Still sneaking pictures. Now I'm sure you guys seen this. It's been all throughout the YouTube streets. It was in my video earlier today. But if you look, like I say, she got a sneak now. But if you look up here, you see them fingers. You see the fingers right there? That's about all she can post, child. Let me sneak and act like I'm taking a picture of my nails, but I really want you guys to see this. These knuckles of the guy that I've been with for 10 years. These knuckles. Child, I just don't understand it. Look at the hand, guys. I'm still with him, in case you guys were wondering. And she had the nerve to be playing before I let go. Girl, if you don't let go, fool. Oh my God. Who child? Anyway, um, but again, when it comes to Martell being possessive and all of that, like I said, he knows that he was able to come and pump and dump and go home to his wife. So he know that you really ain't got no standards. He know Marsau may have a couple dollars to keep you going, and that's why he don't want Marsau around you. That's it. That's all. What else? I think I'm done with her because I can't, and I know you guys gonna come up here when I drop the link, and my mind is like fried. What a poor example that she is, in my opinion, as a mother to her daughter. That's the most important thing. What example are you setting? To put up with this and put up and put up and put up, and you don't need no ring, you don't need no marriage license, you don't need no benefits, you don't need his 401k, you don't need his pension, you don't need his life insurance. Girl, bye. Bye. Stephanie Galloway, absolutely. She got all the tea. Absolutely. And she has not used that to her advantage because of Martell. Because of Martell. We talked about that so much. The girl could have been made some money. Okay. Could have been made some money. Sylvia, that's all she knows. So she still has that mentality because that's how she started. So if you don't start with standards and saying, no, you coming over here screwing me, we gonna be seen in public, we gonna be known as a couple, that's how she started. So I don't expect her to, she would really have to do a brain overhaul to realize this man ain't even married no more, to realize this man has been posted up with other women, but I still got a sneak. I don't know. I don't know, child. But yeah, I'm fried. Like I said, when I dropped the link, I'll let you guys talk about it. Sis, thank you for saying the key line. Poor, poor, pitiful, sad soul. Thank you, Kiki Jabbar, for that line, because, child, we use it. Poor, pitiful, sad soul. Meek Mills. Where's the proof of Marsau cheating, though? I think the women would have been come out unless she also married. Um, the proof is in this girl's mouth. This girl's mouth. The proof is in Marsau not coming out here and checking her. Maurice not coming out here and checking her. That's the proof. Because, see, we ain't got to keep quiet. We on a national TV show. And I be damned if I'm going to let this girl ruin my image or whatever, if they got one. And I be damned if she going to say this and keep putting this stuff in my wife head. So either it's true or it's not. And, I do think, and I said this earlier, that it's just my opinion. I don't know this. This is all alleged. If Marsau and Maurice, thank you, Anitra. If Marsau and Maurice did indeed have their side chicks with them on this here trip, let me bring it up. They are well behaved, just like Anitra just said. They don't, like I said in my video earlier today, they don't want to be known as no damn side chicks. I mean, side chicks have been around forever, and most times they know they role. They play their position. They get paid, they get laid, repeat, repeat, repeat. If you're doing it for any other reason and you ain't getting paid, and you got hopes that, oh, with me, he's going to be different. Speaking of coleslaw, but he was with his wife and married to her for 14 years. But for me, he's going to be different. If you foolish enough to believe that, then, child, I got a whole lot of stuff that I would like to sell so I can scan you, be a scanner. So, yeah, I just think that the women may have some dignity, if you can have dignity being a side chick, respect for themselves, respect for their families, respect for their children. Don't want this to be known on a national level, which is social media. Don't want to put their jobs in jeopardy. Yeah, very well behaved. That's what I think. But what are Marsau and Maurice scared of when it comes to Ariane and Martell? Now, you guys remember this picture. This was the good old ATL boys trip. This is when Marsau posted it, bust Maurice out because Maurice tried to lie and act like he wasn't there. And look, he planted his white face. That wasn't me. But remember, Martell made sure to put great job, Ariane, for capturing this amazing moment. Amazing moment. I'm sure it was amazing. And we do know that Ariane has come out and said that Maurice and Marsau had their women there. Now, Marsau and Maurice, that's from Ariane. Y'all had y'all women there. The linebackers, as she called them. And Chick said, oh, I was so surprised. I was disgusted. Let's bring up another one. Let's read this one here. This was about that. Some shiznit I don't speak on. I know a lot. But when you speak on me, I speak on you. You could have said, I don't want to discuss Ariane, but you use me to stay relevant because y'all ain't got shiznit else to talk about. I'll spare you tonight, Marsau. You came correct a little bit. But tell your wife, watch her mouth before I hurt her feelings. They ain't come out and say nothing, did they? Didn't come out and say a word. Okay. To Maurice's defense, I will put up what he had to say about it, but it really wasn't what it should have been. Again, they on national TV. Hey, Blessy. Um, I ain't gonna say what I was about to say. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say, but please believe they ass would have been out. That's just it. That's all. But let me go ahead and put up here what Maurice had to say at the time. And yeah, he put, don't type me to death. Name names. You don't know me, and I definitely don't know you. That's all he had to say at that time. Not really addressing her or what she said, not coming out and saying that's a damn lie, even if you know it's the truth. She lying, she lying, she lying. That's what most of them do, you know. Quiet as a church mouse, Jewel. Quiet as a church mouse. But I don't know. These Huntsville men, they will get chewed up by the average woman. By the average woman, especially a woman from a big city. I don't understand it. Now, when I mentioned brainwashed earlier, damn, do Marsau and Maurice got Tisha and Kimmy brainwashed as well? You guys gonna continue to let this go on publicly? And your men don't come out and defend you? Look, the moment that my man, before I kick man out, or any other man don't defend me in the way that they supposed to defend me, they out. They out. That's just it. That's all. Especially husbands. We know they are supposed to be the protectors. So yeah, it's just not that damn serious for me. What's going on with Kimmy and Tisha? I don't know. Something in them Huntsville, something in the water or something. Something is in the water. Um, but I think the truth is, and I'm almost at the end of my notes, and I'm gonna be dropping the link. I think the truth is they just scared of getting, like we say in Chicago, bust out. Bust out. Bust out means getting exposed. That's what they're scared of because they've allowed and have played nice with Martell and the peasant, Coleslaw. Now, Marsau has been shutting Tisha up for quite some time. The last episode, when they sat down with the Fletchers and Tisha asked the Fletchers about infidelity and all of that, well, what did Marsau do? Shut her down. Shut her down, meaning shut your mouth before Chris Fletcher say what the hell he know. Shut her down. I'm sure you guys remember when Tisha and Marsau went to dinner. And Tisha was trying to, in a joking way, she was acting like she wasn't even upset about it, trying to mention what, in her words, old girl said. And old girl that she was talking about was Arionne. What did Marsau do then? Shut her down. Shut her down. Why do they keep allowing these men to shut it down instead of them addressing the situation, protecting your wife, defending your wife? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And let me say this. Tisha, and somebody just said that Kimmy is Tisha in disguise. We've said that. I forgot who I was talking to, but when Kimmy first started, for me, she was a totally different person. And she stood on what she felt, her beliefs and everything else. And she came out and she said that the Scotts got together with her. That's when she said she wouldn't even be Tisha's friend if she wasn't her sister-in-law. So we know that didn't go over well, and they had a session, a Scott session, and ever since we've gotten the Kimmy that we got. That's just it. We got the Kimmy that we see. Cussing them out is too good for them. No, I would sit back and plot and plan on them. Period. I would sit quiet and pretty, then strike. Revenge is a dish best served cold. Look, I am a living testament to that statement, but it's some revenge going on. It's some plotting going on, Mildred. It's some planning going on. Also, Mildred, I think it may be a little bit different if it's on a national level. You know what I mean? This embarrassment runs wide and deep. It really does. Um, but yeah, any smart woman would do exactly what Mildred just said. You gonna plan, you gonna plot, you gonna sit quiet and pretty, then strike. Period. Meek Mills say, I'll cheat back. Y'all my type of girls, okay? Look, period. Mildred, yes, and we know that Mel also did that. Any woman in a right mind, period, gonna plan. But the disrespect when it comes to Martell and his peasant, it wouldn't go on with me. And I'm still claiming you as my husband. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. But let me go back to this. You guys remember again when they were with the Fletchers, Marsau shut that down. But do you guys remember how giddy Tisha was in the beginning when this show started? Remember how Tisha took every opportunity to brag basically about Martell and his cheating? I know you guys remember that. Season 1, Love Marriage Huntsville. Tisha talked about he was with her for 3 years. Tisha talked about what Martell was doing with the money. Tisha talked about all of that. And now, again, quiet as a church mouse when this shit is being said about her own husband. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm from the snatch 'em up gang. And I know I can't beat no man. Please believe me. But I have snatched a couple up right around their damn neck. You gon' embarrass me? Okay. And if I snatch a Negro up by the neck, please believe I would have snatched. Let me stop. I don't condone violence. I don't condone violence at all. I do not. So let me stop that and let me woo-saw just a little bit. And yeah. But yeah, no, we're not doing that. Now you can go ahead on out there by yourself and do what you want to. But when you're around me, we ain't doing that. Period. But yeah, quiet as a church mouse when it comes to Marsau. Marsau, quiet as a church mouse. Maurice, quiet as a church mouse. Kimmy, quiet as a church mouse. And y'all just gonna let these two people just ruin every damn thing. Ruin y'all reputation. Continue to have people to question your marriages instead of checking them. It's as easy as clicking live and checking them. It's just that simple. But they not down for that. Y'all remember Kimmy, this picture that I put up right here. I'm sure you guys remember what did I close out the boys trip? I may have closed it out, but the ATL boys trip. I know you guys remember Kimmy defending Maurice at the reunion when it comes to the ATL boys trip. She wouldn't even let him talk. And he was the one that was there. So that's how they roll. That's how they roll. They gonna take the blows. They gonna take the hits. Kimmy has done the same thing when it comes to Maurice being disrespectful as far as his demands while she is going through or just finishing cancer treatments. She came out and defended him. So, is it brainwashing? I'm going to ask again. Is it brainwashing? Do the men of Love and Marriage Huntsville got a special course or something when it comes to brainwashing? Because they seem to have it down pat. They seem to have it down pat. Absolutely, Prosperity. Prosperity said that Wanda didn't check coleslaw either. And we know why. Because they know that this girl know everything. That's why. That's why. What they say, keep your enemies close or something like that. What's the saying? So they know what's up. They know what's up. And again, for Kimmy and Tisha to allow Maurice and Marsau to play in they face like they do, I don't get it. I don't get it. We bossing up today. We kicking out disrespectful Negroes today. You ain't gotta stay stuck today. And if you were married, and if you smart like me, you still got policies and all that good stuff. Still. Okay. I don't get it. You can do bad by yourself. Most times you can do better. And yeah, if you're not gonna shut them up, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shut them up. I'm gonna click live and say who you think you talking to. Now, either you tell me what you know, and I'm going to cross check it. And if I find it to be true, he out of here. But what you going to do is keep my name out your damn mouth. Because guess what? I ain't never met you. I don't know you. I wasn't sleeping with you. None of the above. So Ariane is on a quest, and I said this earlier today, to destroy how many marriages she can. Why? Because Martell will never marry her. Why? Because she's always had a problem with wives. We've seen her firsthand when it comes to Melody Cherie. Hated that girl. Can you tell me what Mel had to do with Martell sticking his penis in coleslaw? Why you hate her, sis? What did she do to you? Not a damn thing. Now she's going to continue to talk about what Marsau did and Maurice did. She's the side chick superwoman that's going to go out here and avenge the world and break up as many marriages as she can. And I said it, and I'll say it again. I do not condone violence, but coleslaw continues to talk because nobody has put them paws on her. Nobody. From what we know. There was rumors that she tried this with another chick's man. You guys remember when she was at the nightclub and they said that somebody put them paws on her then. That girl was smart. Because guess what? We ain't fighting over the Negro. We fighting over the disrespect. Get you some business. That's what Kimmy is supposed to say. That's what Tisha is supposed to say if their husbands ain't gonna come out here and say anything. If messy Wanda ain't gonna come out here and be messy and talk about what coleslaw has continued to say about her son-in-law, then I don't even want to hear nothing from Wanda. Because you got smoke for everybody else. You got smoke for everybody else. But y'all gonna tiptoe around Martell and coleslaw. So we know what's up. That's the only thing that I believe her on is she definitely got the tea when it comes to especially Marsau. Especially Marsau. Maurice, I don't know. Maybe she only saw him the one time in ATL. But Marsau, let's not forget that the girl came out before and said that Marsau was kicking it with one of her friends or somebody. That's what she said. Hey, Tyra. Marsau ain't said nothing, child, but let Mel say something. OMG. Let Mel say something. Marsau gonna be talking. Tisha gonna be talking. Wanda gonna be talking. Betty gonna be talking. Stormy gonna be talking. Everybody gonna be talking. But y'all scared of Martell and his passing. Period. Scared. Scared. And I don't like scared Negroes. You ain't representing me and you scared. So, look, I ain't trying to act like I'm just that girl that just kick them on out and keep it moving and act like nothing happened and all of that. But what you not gonna do, what you not gonna do is that. No, you can do that on your own. You ain't gonna do that with me. Go ahead on. Go ahead on to Africa or wherever you were, Marsau. Africa, Georgia. That's why I heard it's a city in Georgia called Africa. But anyway, I did drop the link. Did I pin it? Let me scroll up. I already got almost a full house backstage. I have rambled for an hour. Let me pin the link. All right. And real quickly before I let you guys up, I just want to let you know that we already at an hour, which means we will most likely go another hour. Another hour. That's what I'm gonna go to right now. Another hour. But let me do something. Aretha. Thank you, Aretha, for becoming a member of the Cutie Crew. And I'm gonna get this ready. Dog it. I'm gonna put this one up as the banner child. This is You Can Lovingly Still Look in Somebody's Eyes. After he was hugged up with Sheree, walking in New York with Sheree, been seen with Belinda, been seen with the stripper in Washington, D.C., been seen with everybody else. Everybody else can be seen but me. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at you like this. Ooh, child. Martell, you better be careful, boy. That's all I got to say. You better be careful. This girl is obsessed, scarily. Is that a word? Scarily obsessed when it comes to Martell. But Tanya B, hey Tanya.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for joining me. Let me get everybody else up. Next up, we got Marita in the house. Hey, sis.
Hey,
Hi, Tanya B. How are you?
how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. It's a good day today. It was a good day today.
That's good. That's good. All right. Next up, we got security.
Uh-oh.
SKR. Hey, SKR.
Hey ladies, how y'all
Hey,
doing?
how you
Hi.
doing?
Doing well, doing
Can you
well.
find another picture?
No, ma'am. We need to see what it
Mm-mm.
looks like when you a
Oh,
ride or die.
yeah.
When you a ride or die. We need to see what it
Mm-mm.
looks like.
Oh, that's what it looked like?
That's what
Okay.
it looks like.
Okay,
That's what it, that's that's what it looks like, child.
Mm.
Ooh,
Ooh,
child.
child.
Y'all, look, if y'all
Mm.
ever see me looking like this, shake the shit out of me. Shake me.
Okay.
So you can't shake me no more. No, ma'am. Make my eyes go in every which way, but the way they
Mm-mm.
going on this picture. But let's get LaDawn. Hey, LaDawn. LaDawn, are you there?
Hear me?
I can now.
Oh,
Hi.
something. Hi, everybody. How are you?
Hey, hey, hey.
Good,
Thanks for joining
good.
us. All right, I got 5 more people to add up. I'm going to say to those of you in the chat, I am going to be mindful. I do get your messages on Instagram. So we will try to have folks to drop down. But before I ask them to drop down, you will need to put in the chat that you want to come up. And Moz, if you can keep a lookout for that for me, we'll make sure that happens. But thanks for joining me, LaDawn. Next up is Blessy. Hey, Blessy.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, Blessy.
Who that?
That's Blessy, child. Woo, child. Hey, Blessy.
Okay, Blessing. You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. Go
Ooh,
ahead on. Go ahead on. Tip. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I wasn't ready, Bless. I wasn't ready. Thank you, Bless, for joining me. Bless, did you have school today?
Yes, I did.
You did. Child, I didn't know if that was Fat Albert or what. Bless say, hey,
Oh,
hey, hey.
yeah.
That is what the picture bring out in me.
Oh my God. I needed that laugh. Thanks for joining me, Blessy. We got a couple more people. Let me add them on up. And next up is Z Frenchie. Hey, Z Frenchie.
Hey, Chit Chat. Hey,
Hey.
everybody else. How's everybody
Hi.
doing?
Good,
Hey,
How
good,
are
good.
hey.
you tonight? You sound different. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I just wanted to laugh at Blessy. She had
Oh,
me.
okay.
Okay. Okay. You don't. Okay.
I'm good though. Thank you, Marita, for asking.
That's
Z
good.
Frenchie,
That's
you don't
good.
laugh at me, you laugh with me.
I am. I
Laugh
am. I
with
am.
me.
Believe me.
That kind of blew me when Blessing came on. Wait.
Exactly. I
Yeah,
was
that
like,
threw me
ooh.
for a loop. All right, guys, we got three more people. Somebody's mama. Is this you?
Yes, hello, hello, hello.
Hey,
Somebody.
how are you?
Doing all right. Well, doing better than coleslaw.
Child. Oh, I think we all are, girl. I think we all are.
Child.
A man.
Woo.
All right,
Mm.
two more people to add up. Mildred. Hey, Mildred.
Hey, Chit Chat. Hey, panel. How y'all doing?
Hi,
Hi,
Hey,
Mildred.
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 Hi,
Doing
Marita.
good. Thanks for joining us. And last, oh my God, but certainly not least, Aunt Debbie.
Of course.
Aunt Debbie in the house. Hey, Aunt Debbie.
Hey, chit chat. Hey, ladies.
Hey,
Hi,
Hey,
Aunt
how are
Debbie.
Hey,
you?
Blessing.
Debbie.
Hope
Lord have
all is
mercy.
well with you girls.
Baby, I already know how this gonna turn out.
You
I
have saved the last for the best.
pull up. Now
Mhm.
look, let me say this, guys. You guys know we want to try to keep it cute. We're gonna get our points across, but you all know the deal. You know the rules. Let me acknowledge Teresa Wright. Teresa, thank you so very much for the super sticker. Let me get my banner ready for the panel. Let's see.
Oh,
Master,
chit chat. You trying to make it sound like we that bad. Now, we not that
uh-uh.
bad.
No, y'all not bad at all. I can't call y'all bad because I feel like we all just alike. So, no.
Okay. I understand the banner.
Yeah. No, the banner is just all views shared by the host and panel members. Our personal opinions and everything is alleged. That's all. And I did
Okay.
include myself in that. But
Okay.
before we
It
get
sounds like you
started,
trying to make us ride or dies. See, I'm a ride with you. I don't know about
no,
that.
now, well,
Ha, ha, ha.
that
Go
dying
ahead.
part, yeah, I don't know
Go
about
ahead.
that, child.
I'm
I
saying.
don't know about that there. We use it as a figure of speech a lot of times, but coleslaw is the true definition of that. But we're gonna get
Okay.
started. Master registered nursing and degrees. Thank you so very much for joining the cutie crew. Hope you can make our members only live this coming Friday. Let me get this mess up out of here, child. Ooh, oh, that's what it looks like, though. That's what it
Mm.
looks like. But I don't even know where to start, Tanya B. Do you know why Marsau and Maurice seem to be scared of Martell and Ariane?
Oh,
Have
yeah,
you
you know that's
seen a
deep.
rider die,
Yeah,
such as
that's
Ariane, in your life before?
no. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm. I mean, like you said, we all been young and dumb,
Mm-hmm.
but no. Mm-mm. That's like you said, that's going on a decade. No. Mm-mm. And what she got to show for it?
Nothing.
She don't even, she can't even stay cute anymore. Now that Mel ain't financing it.
Mm-hmm. It's a big difference.
You just showed that picture, which was kind of scary. Ain't nothing hair done, nails done, everything did not. No, not
Mm-hmm.
anymore. So, you said Kimmy Kimmy and what's her name, Tisha, like so. Did you say controlled? I don't think Kimmy
Brainwash.
brainwashed. No, I think Marsau got mind control like Debo. Um, and that's why. See, and the Fletchers, they too smart for it. But Tisha, I don't know, because if I'm at the table with you and you say, you ask me something and I say, or somebody asks you something, I say, oh, that's offensive because I would be offended if you asked me that. He's already telling them, don't ask me about no cheating. He's like, I just want to shake Tisha. No, it's not offensive. And then even that, because I don't think we had a chance to say this, because I think you only did the power hour as far you did your recap and you did the power hour as far as the show, live during lunch. But I wanted to say with why would Tisha feel comfortable to say that to somebody she supposedly didn't feel comfortable asking to do business, like to do something for the community?
Yeah.
How can you ask? That's like what she did with Mel and Martell on their 10th wedding anniversary.
Exactly.
First
On
of all,
the wedding anniversary.
of all times. Of all times, you're going to say that on their anniversary? So now this couple that you supposedly don't feel comfortable with because they're friends of Mel and Martell's, mainly, you don't feel comfortable because they Mel's friends. Yet y'all wanted Mel and Martell at the expo. So that makes no sense. But you want to ask them something so personal. But what's his face? Marsau. He always makes sure, like, oh no, he does that to Tisha too. Like, I would never ask you that. I don't ask you how you spend your money. That's because he don't want her to ask him. Like, what happened? What you do with your money? Like, what is this? He doesn't want to be questioned by Tisha, and he don't want them cheating. Questions brought up. It's conversation. Your wife brought it up. It's on this table right here.
Right. She brought it up.
Yeah. So you said something about Maurice not knowing Ariane except for that that picture, that trip to Atlanta, right?
Yeah, and I may have misspoke because I think they all knew them from the bar that they used to hang out at and all that.
Yeah, what's their other cheating friend that got busted?
Sedaris.
Derek.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, he's the one who said, "Oh yeah, she from the bar, whatever. She work at the spot." But yeah. So then, like you said, Kimmy was defending him. Kimmy wouldn't even let him answer. I hate when people do that. Like the question is to Maurice. It's about Maurice. So she want to shut that down and protect him and be his guard dog, but. Then later, we all knew about the ATL trip, so that wasn't really a lie. I mean, we knew about that, but here's the lie part, right? If with this, because the girl be saying some stuff that's true, okay, and she knows a lot on everyone, and I'm talking about Ariane, right? So if what she's saying is true, right? She says she filmed for the show. Now, maybe she fake filmed. But I think she said she filmed with all the guys, right? Martell, Maurice, and Marsau. Am I correct?
Correct.
Okay. So if she filmed with them, whether it was real or whether somebody said action, and it was all fake, but she didn't know, right? Then that's another time that Maurice is with this girl. So that's a lie that Maurice just got, busted on. Not that he gets in trouble for anything. But, yeah. I know I'm gonna get up here and forget. What else? What else was covered?
What did we talk about? Basically, just the audio that was released.
Yeah. Oh, and she's not gonna mess with him unless there's a ring. Where's the ring? Because she was in the gym with him. She was at lunch with him. So where is her ring? And he's wearing Mel's old ring. So how she feel about that? Because she is in this gym with him and at lunch with him present day. But see, they showed us those clips before she was in that gym with him. We had the little sneak peek of him wearing the ring and Mel saying like, why are you wearing that ring? And I'm trying to manifest that thing, you know. So Ariane should be aware that he's wearing Mel's ring, but where's her ring? Because she said in that video, that recording was from a long time ago, or a little while ago, or whatever. And
last
so
year.
Yeah, but yet you're back with him. But in that recording a year ago, you said, I wouldn't. I'm done. I'm done. I'm cutting him off. He'll be back, but I have to be done with him. Unless only time you see me with him is if there's a ring. Where is it,
girl?
I see the nails that I don't like, but I don't see a ring.
You know that she ain't got no ring.
Right. I didn't even entertain it. I heard it and I'm like, girl, bye. After all that you've done and put up with and all of that, and you think he gonna give you a ring? Whatever.
Yeah, poor kids that gotta call her mom.
Yeah, pray for the children. Pray for the children. All right, Tanya B, were you done?
Yeah, you want me to drop down?
Well, I didn't see anybody. I guess you can stay for now. Anybody in the chat that want to come up, put it in. Mods, if you see it, just please shout their name out.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know if you see something and I'll drop down.
Okay, I will. You good for now. Let me reset my count. I got the stopwatch at 7 minutes.
Oh, I did okay.
So, yeah, you made it at 6, child. So you made it.
Okay.
All right. That's what I got to do now so we can get on up out of here so I can come live more often.
Oh, Prosperity says she want to come up, so I'm going to drop down.
Okay. All right, Prosperity. The link is pinned. Hit the link. Okay, Marita. And thank you, Tanya B, for clicking the link and joining us. All right, Marita, you are up. Your thoughts.
Okay, I'm going to try to do this as quick as I possibly can.
We got 7 minutes, sis. And
Okay, I'm still going to, I'm going to try to obey the rules.
We may go over. It ain't no big deal. Go ahead.
Okay, first, get this out the way. I did not listen to, I had been hearing about the new thing with Arionne. I did not listen to it because I already pretty much knew what it was going to be about. Because it's always about the same thing, about Mel, about Martell, about what she's not going to do anymore. So it was the same thing. However, getting a little bit from, I think from you and somebody else, and it just came to mind. Nothing, everybody said, well, why this girl won't do this? Why this girl won't do that? Nothing is never going to change for Arionne. Because Arionne, change, something different come with change. This girl she's doing the same thing. Mel it's going to be 4 years that Mel and Martell has been divorced. Why are you still talking about Mel? Why are you still talking about Martell going to marry you? Child girl, we don't know. I guess it was a slow week in the streets today because, people talking about this and we talking about it, and for me, it's the delusion that this girl is so allegedly, and in my opinion, this girl is so unstable. And, I don't know if her family is not funny anymore. Yeah. It's really not funny no more about how delusional this girl is. And I don't know who channel I was on, just strolling through the street, minding my own business, but listening to other people's business and stuff like that. So I'm listening and saying, somebody said, well, this girl is like allegedly gave up her daughter for this man. And I'm saying, what mother, what mother would do that? Okay, let's say, okay, you made a mistake and you want to get your life together. You want to get it balanced for yourself, especially for yourself, because you can't say for the kids, because you got to do it for yourself. This girl is gone. I don't care what nobody say. There's no talking to her. There's no coming back. This man called her when she was fresh. She was young. She was impressionable. She just come off of with the little girl daddy. Can't say he did her wrong, but I'm sure he was so glad when she went to somebody else, because she was probably driving him crazy too. So now we see she's going through something. She's traumatized. She's whatever, but that's her fault. That is her fault. This is not something, you didn't have to be this way. You didn't have to be that way. You chose this. And see, this is, I ain't gonna say karma. I like to say God. This is God spanking her buttocks. And it ain't nothing pretty. The nails, like most women, the average woman, single woman or married woman, two things we're gonna do. We're going to always keep money. If we're going to put some money aside for our basic needs and our wants. You know what I'm saying? And then when a man, you ain't got to wait for a man to get your nails done. If you and your girls might want to just have a spa day one Saturday, and y'all say, okay, let's go to the spa. Everybody got their own money, but one person putting down their card. Those are type. She can't do that. She got to wait till he give her whatever he's going to give. I don't want to live like that. And ride or die. I ain't never been a ride or die for nobody. I ride with you, but I ain't finna die with you. We can hold up, shout it, back it up. Let's get some understanding. Let's get some understanding. I'm gonna say everybody done played the role of a fool, but sometimes you just wake up from that dream and get to living. Cause I don't understand. And then y'all was talking about Nell, when Tisha asked Nell about cheating. Her bubble was bust because you know what Nell said? Yes, we done had some infidelities in our marriage. You know about it. Huntsville ain't but 10 minutes long, so everybody know about it. So let's don't play dumb. But I'm still on the fence with Nell a little bit too, because she's sort of like a bone carrier, a bone collector as well. She just dressed hers up how she, go back and, say something. And I'm sick of hearing about Mel cheated. Shit, if she did, oh well. They divorced now. So it don't make, if you didn't put your hand on my shoulder or pull the sheets back off of me and whoever it was, I ain't do nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me.
I know that's right.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. So, we can't expect anything different from Arionne. We can't expect anything. Marsau know her. Maurice know her. All of them know about it because all of them knew about her cheating. So all of them know this girl. And, they know that she knows some of the stuff that's been going on. So Tisha just dumb. She don't care. She want to be in a marriage. She want her marriage. She want that pretense, but let's let her have that. Let's let her have that. And Kimmy is dumb. She want us, let's let her have that too. So, we can't make these people any different. They just who they are. They just dumb. That's it. They just dumb.
Yeah. Marita coming in at 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
All right.
I was going to reset it.
All right.
I'm going to stop it.
Yes, I didn't want you to stop me. That would have been so embarrassing to me.
I wasn't going to stop you. I said I was going to reset it. I'm not really tripping. I'm testing it out just so we can get on. We can't do the 4-5 hours. That's just it.
Yeah, I understand, but this is good. I did good. 6 minutes.
You did real good. And thank you for saying what you said. Without change, things will be the same. Now, you put that she chose to be stupid. I say she continues to choose to. At some point, you have to have some standards. And if you can't make him or enforce those standards when it comes to him, then it's time for you to do it for yourself. And I can guarantee you, if she were to do that, she may start getting a little respect from Martell. But as long as Martell can be seen with Sheree, Belinda, Martell was married for 14 years, long as he can continue to do all that, he gonna keep doing what he do. He gonna keep, you don't require that. And that's what I put in my video earlier. She don't require much. She's happy to get the little nails done. She's happy to get the hair done now every couple months. Like Tanya B said, she ain't getting it done like she was when, he was married to Mel. She ain't getting none of what she was getting when he was married. So she chose this. But to hear her say that the girl just then, she basically refused, and we knew she wasn't working. But for her to stand on that and continue to be in that state, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me, because you setting yourself up. I ain't gonna say she's setting herself up. Martell's setting himself up for a big downfall. A big downfall. As a man, he should demand to want better for her. Go out and get a job. You know that little boutique ain't making no money. Go on back out there. You got a whole degree. Go utilize that. Put it to use. Instead of wanting to stare in my face every day all damn. Let me stop. But anyway, Marita, great points. Without change, things will definitely be the same. You guys know Marita got the words of wisdom. And Pink Diva said, I agree. Okay, Blessy say we got 975 now. 978 people watching. You guys, please hit the like button for me. If you are in the chat, please hit the like button for me. And we're going to go on over to security, which is...
I got my badge on.
Ah, got the security badge on.
I got my badge and my flashlight.
Security.
Security.
I got my badge and my flashlight.
Not the flashlight cop, check.
That's all I could do. But I don't know if it was just me, but maybe I heard wrong. But what didn't set well with me was when they were talking, Ariane and the other young lady, they were talking on the phone, and they kept saying something about Mel staying in the marriage. And to me, that just went all over me, because I don't know why there is this thing about like Mel is the wrong person for staying in the marriage. She is the wife. She was the wife.
That's right.
I don't care if, her and Martell got back together, broke up, got back together. To me, she has every right to make that decision in her marriage.
Absolutely.
And it just bothered me, because it felt like Mel did something wrong, and she didn't do anything wrong. She moved strategically. She couldn't. There's some women out there that can leave a man and just pick up and leave. They could pick up and leave and just go. But Mel had to move strategically. She just couldn't just pack her little bags and move. She had so much intertwined with him, and if she was going to set herself up for her kids and herself, she had to move in the right way. So in that time, I don't understand why they say it like she's the dumb one. And then she sat up there and got pregnant, even though she knew that Martell was cheating. But then again, I say she's the wife.
That was her husband.
I don't care if Mel knew he was cheating and she had a little itch that night and was like, you know what, I really want some. He my husband. I'm gonna go and get something. I'm gonna send him on his way. And then, she got pregnant, and then she had that feeling of maybe we can work this out. To me, people, when you're in a marriage and you don't put that much time into that, you have every right to go through the roller coaster of it.
That's right. That's
and
right.
you don't, I just didn't, it went all over me that it sounded like Mel was the wrong person. Like
Mm-hmm.
she just should have just packed her bags and just left. She couldn't do it that way. She had to do it smartly. And I still say to this day that Mel had a private investigator on Martell. That's why she was able to make the right decisions, because she was able to dig around in places and find out information so she could move the way she needed to move. And it was very smart. And so I just, that thing that got all over me, I don't like that. Stop
Mm-hmm.
saying Mel was stupid or she should have left or from the first time or whatever else. No, she did everything perfectly, because look where she's aligned right now.
That's
She
right.
did it perfect. Like I said, there's some women out there, they can pack their kids and up and just fly out of there. But she had too much on the line to just walk away. She had to go through the roller coaster of it. And now she's better on the other side. And what I
Mm-hmm.
wish Arionne would stop doing is stop talking and hush, get somewhere and hush, because every time she talks, she just make herself sound even more stupider, if you can say that. She just sound so stupid. And then to
Sound
me,
like
I'm
what she is.
wondering what the gist is, because if I had a person that I was
Wait a minute,
talking to,
SKR. SKR, I just have to, because since you started, and we can hear you fine, but are you speaking on the mic or your phone? It's like when you talk, it's a little static or like some rubbing noise. I'm not sure, but
oh
we
my
can hear you.
goodness.
Okay,
Okay
well,
then.
that's much better. No, no, no.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe you were close to whatever.
I,
You're
I
fine.
probably was too close to the mic.
Okay, but we heard everything you said, so you fine. I just wanted so
Okay
you can
then.
finish the rest. Go ahead.
Yes. And then I just wanted to say that Lord, what was I saying?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I don't remember what I was saying. I was saying something about them on that phone. Uh Ariane, if I was talking to somebody and she put my information out like that, I will stop talking to her, because Ariane has got to know that this girl is recording the phone calls and then saying, I'm gonna put this stuff out here, but yet you still pick her to talk to. So either you're not woman enough to put your own information out and say what you need to say, and you got to have your backup crew to help, pump you up and put this, how you feel about Martell and everybody else, put it out there, because something just don't add up to me. Why are you talking to the person and giving them information and all this stuff like that? And y'all, I just would stop talking to people. Just stop talking. Get somewhere and sit down. I mean, she's the little baby in the back. He hollering and moaning and groaning and carrying on. And I'm just like, you need to stop, girl. The only person that is crazy in all of this is you and Martell. Y'all are the only ones. And that's sad. Like they said, that all of you get is a knuckle.
A
I mean,
knuckle shot.
you just got a knuckle, girl. I mean, come on now. Y'all, he ain't even married. He ain't got no woman that we know of. Why are you just showing a knuckle? But he
Yeah.
had full pictures with a photographer with Sheree, but he can't. But he can't take no full picture with you at the restaurant or wherever y'all at. All you get is a knuckle. You are reduced down to a knuckle. But all I have to
Uh-oh.
say is just my little comment. So
Security, that can y'all hear that? Who's that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And security, look, I saw your comments about we need 5 minutes. Now that was 7, and you made it to the 7-minute mark. But great points. Let me say this to you though. I totally agree with you. First of all, let me say this. I look at Original Straight with No Chaser similar to how I looked at Tasha K when Tasha K interviewed her. They are content creators. They're supposed to do what they do, say what they say to keep them talking. If that's your line of producing content and putting it out for the people. So I don't blame her. I blame Ariane. Look, she ain't the only one that Ariane has said this same story to. And that's why I feel like You don't see this girl with any friends. I think she done ran everybody away with the same old BS. But on a content creator level, I think she did exactly what she was supposed to do. When it comes to people saying Mel was wrong for staying in her marriage and all of that, most times those people aren't even married, and you don't know what goes into trying to adhere to, live up to all of the above when it comes to your vows. Mel had 4 children with Martell, and under no circumstances was she was supposed to just let somebody run her up out her house or anything else. I wouldn't care if she decided today, which I know she not, to go back. That's between them. That's whatever the case may be. I'm just speaking in general. We know that's not going to happen. But while she was in that marriage, she had a right to screw her husband. She had a right to get pregnant. She had a right to believe him when he said that he was done. She had a right for all of that. So I agree with you. I don't agree with anybody that say that, she was dumb. She was whatever. No, she was his wife. And when she was done, she was done. That's how that worked. Remember, Martell told her, we talking about being strategic and planning and plotting when you know you gonna be up out of here. Either she leaving or he leaving, but it's over. Remember, Martell said to Mel, you planned our divorce. You planned our divorce. She absolutely did. So no, I ain't about to run out here and be homeless. I ain't about to run out here and I don't know where my kids gonna lay their head. I'm not about to do any of that. If I dealt with your BS all this time, guess what? I'ma deal with it until all my ducks are in a row. So great job for her. And what else? I wrote down walk away. I think you said they said she should have walked away. I don't know. But Mel did exactly what she was supposed to do. Like you said, look at her now. And she had her mom. She had family members. We know he was a jerk and wouldn't let her take things out the home and all of that. But she had family and she leaned on them. And look at her now in Paris currently, if I'm not mistaken, if a plane landed already. So Coleslaw still doing the same thing. Martell is too. Both of them. And it don't matter. So, but yeah, great points. Security. Thank you for that.
I'm gonna
Before I
turn my flashlight off and go on down.
Okay. Okay, thank you for coming up. Great points. Great points.
Thank you.
You are welcome. All right, before I get to you, LaDawn, let me read a couple comments. Let's see here. Aretha Reese, thank you so much for the super chat. Chi-Town representing. And Mrs. T, thank you so much for becoming a member of the Cutie Crew. Cutie Crew, I will have our topic post up tomorrow. I don't know why I thought this was Tuesday. It's Wednesday. So I'll put the topic post up tomorrow. Jot down in there what you guys want to discuss, and we will meet a Friday. Let's see. I see people in the chat. Hey, Black Titanic. Hello, Black Titanic. And I just saw somebody say Anthony. What up, bro? Where's Anthony? I see Black Titanic. Okay, there go Anthony. Hey, Anthony. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you guys to all of the content creators that's in the house. We got Black Titanic, we got Anthony, we got Mildred, we got Pink Diva, we got Hannah. Did Rose react? Answer me and let me know if she was a content creator. We had Trending, we had Chrissy. So thank you to all the content creators that stopped by. And we're gonna go ahead and let me put this back up. I see BLS backstage, the voice of reason. BLS, is this you?
Yes, Kit Kat, it's me.
Hey, thanks for joining
Hey,
the voice. No, SKR was the voice of reason. BLS is the wholesome BLS.
wholesome. Yes.
That's right. We didn't move SKR from the voice of reason to security chair. Uh, all right. And hey, good bad apple. Thank you, Black Titanic. Blessings to you as well. And we got both Nevas in the chat, Neva P and Neva S. Thank you guys so very much. All right, let's go ahead and get into LaDawn. LaDawn, your thoughts?
Well, coleslaw is a dingbat. It's basically we're seeing, to me, 3 generations of bobbleheads. Her,
Allegedly.
allegedly, in my opinion, she's a bobblehead. Cherie's the middle age, and then you got Shirley Strawberry, allegedly, in my opinion, and it's sad. She knows she's not smart, but she knows what not to tell, what to hold back. And for for the Scots, she will not let it out until Hotel has a major problem with them. That's when she's holding that ticket in the bag, because she said it today. She ran her mouth so much she messed up money for him, and that's how he takes care of himself and her. So all he got is this show, and he needs an alliance. You understand? Mel is a superstar on her own. He can't stand on his own. He needs the Scots in them to try to be, an alliance with. So if she lets out those secrets, the dynamics, it would change. It would be unbearable, because we see how Hotel can blow up when he's confronted, when he's wrong. He gets like a raging maniac. You know what I mean? And they're both not trying to be accountable. She's still at the same place. She's just not done. She is so happy with being able to even show a little hand, just a hand. And you can tell she fell off, because I don't know who did her nails, but they were so lumpy and thick, and it was terrible. It was terrible. The only thing that was good was the gloss. Other than that, the shape, they were big, bulky, and all you can show is a hand of a half empty plate. That's just pitiful that she's willing to accept that. She cannot get him to post her or to just show his face at all. And she don't think nothing of it. She don't look at it as disrespect. She look at it. He done told her, listen, we can't be seen together, because what is it going to look like? You're the one that broke up the math. They already blame you. So therefore, let me get this money first. Had she been a moneymaker, he would probably do it, because he needs a woman that can make a bag. That's her only crutch for him. She's a weight. She's more of a weight than an asset. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And she, when Original Straight No Chaser was saying to her, he loves you though. That's why he keep coming back. She really pumped that girl up. No, he keeps coming back is because that's his deposit into her to keep her right where he needs her. He needs that open door, because he loses people, because he's unloyal. He's trifling, selfish. He's a user. So people, once they be around him and they see what he brings, which is rubbish, he loses people. That's why people don't like making deals with him. That's why when that 41 acres came, they said, we want to work with Mel with that, not you. Mm-hmm. So I just think that, this is pitiful. And now that this is out there, that she's added a little more, it's some of the same stuff, but just some new digs, but it falls flat. Talking about Mel's body, stuff like that falls flat, because that girl looked good. And if there were opportunities presented to her and she had the mindset to do it, she was very smart to do that. And look where she is now. And another thing, she was saying like it was wrong for Mel to basically
plan her exit. No, that was wise. You don't never make a quick decision and just jump on it. You're
That's
supposed
right.
to plan. That's why you're raised. When your mother tells you always keep your pocketbook to the side, you don't never let a man know what you fully working with. You understand? So Mel did right. Don't get mad because you don't have the capacity, the mind structure to do those things, because you're a side chick, a very loud one. You could have went over to Zeus. They would have had some kind of use for you. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure of it. You could have went on one of those shows with your reputation as being a ruthless side chick. But you didn't have the mindset to even sell yourself. Instead, you gave yourself away free and lost yourself even more in the process, looking like that deranged picture you had up there.
Mm-hmm.
you know and it's just sad. That's why I said, I know everybody deserves grace, but only when you know what you did wrong, you're willing to admit what you did wrong and make amends and change and do different. Not when you continuously doing the same thing and you don't feel like you did nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I got to say about that.
Ooh, y'all on the ball tonight. LaDon coming in with 2 minutes left. I agree with everything that you said. Um, Mel looks good. Period, point blank. So anything that's said other than that is just hate. Um,
Hey.
that's what I think. I actually think, excuse me, she looks healthier. I
Uh-huh.
think she's carrying a lot of stress when she was with Martell. So she
Mm-hmm.
was smaller. No one knows if Mel, I've never said she had work done, but if she did, that's her business. But she could have just been extremely stressed out,
She
not
was
eating
younger.
and
She grew
trying
up.
to
She's a full-blown woman now,
you're a
and this is
full
what a
woman.
woman look like.
Right, and that's how it is. But also when you're stressed though, some
Yep.
women can lose weight, not eat, all of the above.
That's
So
me.
yeah, but Arionne been trying to pump herself up in the looks department, body department, and every other department but wife department. So until you get there, get some business because you can't speak on that.
And you
But
heard how she said real quick about how the allegedly and she said that the linebackers were lookers, they were
yeah,
ugly and all that. She's always about looks or the grade of somebody's hair, nothing of
superficial.
substance. It's like pitiful.
Thank you for saying substance. I just said superficial. She's very superficial. And we know that, or if you're smart, everything that she got to offer is not going to keep a man. And she should see that because the one that she's been with hasn't claimed her. You got to have more. You got to have more. And it's not like you around here walking around looking like Miss America or somebody. You know what I mean? So she needs to humble herself. Martell gonna continue to pump her head up and say everything about her is the best, but it ain't good enough for you to make her an honest woman. Never been, never will. So great points, Ladon. We have 982 people watching. Thank you guys so much. If you can please hit the like button. Let me read a couple comments. And somehow this shifted. Maybe it's right. But after Ladon, we will have Blessy. Okay, I think it is right. We will have Blessy after Ladon. Let me read some quick comments, Blessy. Tanya B put Mel was supposed to be in the marriage. Ariane was supposed to stay out of their marriage. Facts. Yolanda Montgomery put, men like Martell, you have to make a plan to leave. He is a very dangerous man. We've seen that. Orzark said, Coleslaw said he hurt her sweet, pure soul. She did say that. Austin Alexander said, Mel stated she never spent money on a PI. She said after she found out the first time, she followed her intuition, but she definitely was strategic about her transition with her kids. I remember her saying that about not hiring a PI. Most times, as women, and especially wives, you ain't even got to hire a PI. You know your man. You know his movements. You know this. You know all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So You ain't gotta go. You ain't gotta do all of that. You can get all that info. Black Titanic. Black Titanic said it's puzzling that the bed bug expect Martell to respect her, but wouldn't respect his wife and kids.
Mm.
Facts, facts, facts. Charmaine said, in good times and in bad times, I don't blame Melody one bit. Melody exhausted every avenue in order to say maybe if I would have tried this and gone back. Melody left knowing she tried. Facts. And Anthony Lofty said, remember, I asked Mel. She said Martell was her biggest betrayal. I asked, did she ever think about the biggest betrayal she did to herself? She elaborated and said she had to wait for God to say move. Yeah. Sometimes the buzz in your ear, sometimes the peasant flying around buzzing in your ear and everything else, you got to move when you want to move in that situation. Most times when the trust is broken, when the man has been as disrespectful as Martell was and all of that, the ball is already rolling. But when that ball comes to a stop, it's up to Mel. It was, or any other woman. So yeah. And we all know the famous saying, God said go. God told her to go. She was up out of there. So great comments, guys. Thank you so much. Next up is Blessy. Hey, Blessy.
Hey.
Hey, Blessy.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh my God. Yeah.
What's your thoughts, Blessy?
Would start with Melody. She said too that it wasn't the first time; it was like 5 time. He had 5 different people, and she give him chance because, as a young person, you marry for love, and your expectation is high. And when the person apologizes and all this kind of thing, you want a family life, so you do the best that you can, hoping that they would change and stuff like that. And he at one time she said also that he threatened her with divorce, but she didn't realize that while he was doing that, she was talking to God.
Mm-hmm.
That after all is said and done, when she leave, she know that she wasn't gonna go back this time. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just it. As for coleslaw and hotel, he make a husband who steps out look so bad because he don't know the one-on-one rule about it, nor does she know the one-on-one rule about being a mistress. She had to stay nappy placed Duncy head in her lane. You are a side piece. You could never be the center breast. You are a side piece, period. Stay in your lane. But no, she figured that, and Martell is the one, as much as I want to blame her, and yes, she's supposed to notice, Martell keep hyping her up because she's the only one is going to take Martell mess. Because no matter where he go and roam, he knows that she's going to be there waiting for him. He just have to give her some excuse and some reason why this, that, and the other, and she's going to be there because she have no self-esteem, no self-worth, she have nothing about herself. Period. So she is just there waiting for hotel. Look, you feeling so proud that he's showing your hand? Really? I do not make myself and they look better than that. Please stop. You understand what I'm saying? You have to wait for a man. I mean, come on, this woman have no self-worth, and as she grow older, it seems that the more empty she become, the more valueless she becomes. She still not even self, knowing her worth. And this straight talk, no chaser. You understand what I'm saying? She taped these things, and it is also good ammunition for Mel. Although at this present time Mel don't want it, but it's the more that she put out with what Ariane say, because people just get tired of Ariane because you have no benefit whatsoever. You with this man for 10 years, and what do you have to show?
Nothing.
A kid. And that's about it. To say that you have a child by this man, you have nothing to show. Look at Melody. She is this to myself as well. Sometimes we as women, the Bible say, be careful of who man you lie with, and same thing for the woman. Who man you, and same thing for the man. Be careful of who woman you lie with. No, I can't remember the exact thing she said. Something about now that she leave Martell, she is being blessed because he was hindering her blessing. And you can see it. She is looking, I mean, oh my goodness, she is looking so relaxed, so carefree, so happy. She don't have those stress line on her face. Yeah, I mean, God continue to bless her and her children and protect her children. And he think that keeping the children off of social media, she's making her money for her children. So what he tried to do, okay, she's making them generational wealth for herself, and she's showing them. And she had to do what she did, because if she had done it differently, it might have turned out very bad, with she having to pay Martell a set of money and everything. So everything was planning. So I applaud her for how she get out. And I was like, go Melody. And as a hotel and his side piece, they're gonna keep siding, because right now he have nothing to give to her and she have nothing to give to him. If she had learned the one-on-one rule about being a side chick, and if he had know how to keep a side chick, he would have been better off. But then, you can't play somebody that God have anointed. So that's my 2 cents on it.
Blessy say where he roam, where he go wrong. What you say? He know where to go wrong.
Yeah, where he roam, and she have to open up for when he come home. Nobody else in doing it.
That's so true.
Because at the end of the day, when he looked like a good package, and everybody looking at him and hi, booby, and they're saying, "Oh my God, he toting because he's muscular." You understand what I'm saying? And when that big man dropped that pants, you want to know what little boy is that? He was like, "No sir, no sir, we not playing Dolly House today. Nope, 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 nope. We not playing with them plastic toys today. We looking for some real thing." So they send him back to her. So she's the only one who taking it. And as Kimmy Waistband say, she taking it and faking it good. So
I guess she want to be the last woman standing. I don't know what it is. No acknowledgement. No, nothing. This is my woman. I love her. Nothing. You don't require anything.
Because look at it. It's how many years now? 4 years, Mel left, 3 years since the divorce, and he still haven't claimed you. As Melody say, that is slow.
Yeah.
She leave the whole man for you, and he still is not claiming you, but you out here ratting and making a whole set of noise. No, sit quiet.
Yeah, that's the number one rule in side chickology. First of all, they are always going to look at you, the both of them, and you should be looking at him that way too. If he's doing this and he's married, that's a red flag for the woman. That's the little timer. But if you're doing that as well, he gonna look at you that way too. Neither one of you got morals, So if you're gonna be a side chick, at least do it the right way. Get what you can get and keep it moving. And I'm not, trying to put that out there for anybody, but yeah, she went about it all wrong. This was a competition for coleslaw, and it's still a competition. Like I just said, she want to be the last woman standing. So she want to show Sheree, you ain't do nothing. Look at him. Look at his knuckle. Belinda, you ain't do nothing. Look at his shoe. I just don't get it, child. I don't get it. But we've seen this. Like I said, the one that really needs to be careful is Martell, because the day that man really chooses somebody that's going to allow him to propose to them and gets remarried, this girl going to lose it. She going to lose it. Watch. She's going to lose it. So he's the one that needs to be careful. B Liz said AC gave her all to Martell. In my opinion, Martell stepped on AC repeatedly, and she is dependent now. Yeah, but that's her fault too. That's her fault too. You can say no. You can say go ahead on. You ain't done nothing for me my whole life or the time that we've been together, and go ahead on. So she holds some responsibility. Um, JOM, thank you so much for the super sticker. You put hey chit chat on Mel's live. She said she bought her network with cash. I was shocked. The power Martell could have had with Mel. Love you, chit chat. Thank you so much. Love you too. And yes, I heard that. We know how the man's life would be had he kept what his wife say at the time, should have kept his penis in the household. We already know, and he's going to be looking for that for the rest of his life. I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to Z Frenchie. Mel was the first of a lot. First, when it comes to being married. First, when it comes to homeowners. First, when it comes to kids. First, when it comes to businesses. First, when it comes to making the millions. She was the first in everything. So she will always be the one that got away when it comes to Martell Hope. Ariane will always be exactly what she is, the one that will never amount to that. And what she needs to realize is that man she's on a quest to win his heart and show everybody else he's on a quest to try to get to as close as possible to someone that is on the level of the woman that he was married to, because he know that will never happen, and he looking for that other woman while he's still manifesting male. So it's all just a mess. But great points, Blessy. Thank you so very much. Lady Leo say exactly, chit chat. I'm sure she had to consider her children as well. She did the right thing for all of the best interests. God said go. Yeah. You're not gonna just up and leave or up and put somebody out and you can't take care of the responsibilities, and the next week you're homeless or the next week this. No, you have to plan. You have to. So she did what she was supposed to do. All right, Z Frenchie, you are up.
Hey everybody.
Hello.
Hey, I was just cracking up at you chit chat talking about side chickology.
Side chickology tag. They
and
better read
and
the book.
and that's the truth. They better read the book because Coleslaw, she could have been making money. All she had to do was play her role. After she had got on that interview with what's that girl, Tasha K. If she would have played her cards right after that, a lot of people had saw her and everything. She could have played that. She could have had showed her story, like even on YouTube as a content creator. She could have got
Absolutely.
so much more than what she ended up with, which is nothing, as we all know. But if she would have played her cards right, she could have made out like a bandit. But only thing is that, like you say, side psychology, she know how to play her role.
Mm-hmm.
And then she wasted the most valuable years of her life. Like y'all don't realize how, like, at least in my opinion, or allegedly, she was a young girl. She wasn't a young girl, but she was very young and very all in her, like, those years when you could just snatch up anybody you wanted. Basically, I mean, before she met Martell, she was, I mean, when she first came on the scene, y'all know she wasn't a bad looking girl. And then I think she might have had some things going for herself until she found out that Martell was married, and then he was on this show. So then that's when I think she got starstruck a little bit, and
Mm-hmm.
so she kept her main motive was to get on that show because she was kicking it with the guy who over there who everybody think was so fine. By the way, I thought he was. I ain't think he was so fine, but I just thought him and Melody just looked so beautiful together with
They did.
with they family and they everything and they businesses and then everything. Mel got on my nerves at first because I mean she was just Mel because she used to give it to him in the beginning. I swear to God, y'all, she used to give it to him when they would come for her when they was having the what's the name of that group, the comeback group, and they would have their meetings and everything. Girl,
Mm-hmm.
Mel was always the one with the level head and on her business from day one. And that's why that little what's his name? Gummy. I think I had a new name for him, Gummy, because you can't never see his top teeth.
Mm-mm. Talking about Marsau.
Yeah, he gummy. But anywho, like I think he developed a real like a kind of like a love for Mel because he really want Tisha to be more like Mel. So he started looking at how Mel move, and I think he just basically, for the lack of other words, I think he like kind of fell in love with Mel for the way Mel was, not so much as Mel, but he always wished that his wife was more like Mel. But he didn't
Mm-hmm.
want his wife. He didn't want Mel to show his wife the blueprint or anything because he knew that if Mel showed her the blueprint, that she would leave him because she would be in the same mindset as Mel. Like, I ain't got to stand for none of this crap that you keep giving me. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But she would have definitely been better off if she would have just played her role as a side chick. We gonna send her a book chit chat of side chickology so she can read it if
I
she can
ain't sending
read.
her nothing.
Nah, we know we ain't, but I'm just
No, I
saying.
get what you're saying, and you're right. You're right. Look, that interview that she did with Tasha K was last I looked, I know it was well over 1 million views. Had she
Mhm.
been smart because she wanted to be in YouTube, she could have told Tasha K, you can interview me, but I'm starting my channel. Let's do it on my channel. That means she would have got
Yes.
all the money from that video.
Yes.
Martell is the one
Yes.
set it up, so he ain't got a brain either. She would have got paid, okay? She would have got paid.
Exactly. But
Um,
it wasn't like he was trying to look out for her in that way.
mm-mm.
He was just trying to get her to shut up, give her something so she could shut up and then so
No,
she
no, their goal was to
put her on.
expose or shame male. That's what they got
Mhm.
in common. A man
Right.
can vent so much to a side chick where the side chick end up hating the wife, don't know a damn thing about her. So that's what
Right.
happened when it came
Right.
to Mel and Martell and Coleslaw. That's what they
Right.
shared. He was able to
Right.
come over there and talk about his wife like a dog because number one, what you gonna do? You gonna open your legs? Oh, he loved me. Hey, look how he talking about her.
Mhm.
He really don't want her. That's game. That's what they do.
Mhm.
You
You
know.
right. You right.
So
You
yeah,
right.
maybe I make a book, child, side chickology for real because it's like I don't know what these people thinking about today.
Exactly. And the ones that's gonna need it the most are all the pick-me's.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
pick me's and the side chicks, they need to read about stuff, but we don't even know if they really even enjoy reading. They probably can't have like when my daughter was a young girl, I used to be I don't know where it came from, but I used to read a lot of books and then one day I was trying to interrupt her while she was reading a book and she say, Mommy, leave me alone. I'm having a mind movie. That book of side chickology need to be given to Arionne and the likes of her so she could have a mind movie to understand the words that are written in the book and
Hmm.
learn something today. Learn something.
Yeah, I agree. Well,
Yeah.
all right, Z Frenchie. Z Frenchie is finishing up with I'm gonna let it go off. 10 seconds.
All
Uh
right, that's it.
yeah, you guys are on the ball tonight. We sticking to it. We at 2 hours, but I talked an hour, so that don't count. But thank you, Z Frenchie. Great, great words. Yeah, somebody give her something. Maybe she needs to read a Bible, child. I don't know. She
That would
needs something.
help.
She need motivational books, self-help books, all of the above. All of the above. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And Carolyn, if you still listening, that's another reason why Martell will keep her on the string, so she won't take him for child support. My opinion. My opinion.
Mine too.
Yeah. And yes, Sylvia P, she did have a YouTube channel, and she could do the same thing she do right there on Instagram, go live, and could make money. So, you just got to let people be foolish, I guess.
I
It is what
guess.
it is. But okay, where are we in the order? Let's see, Z Frenchie. Okay, next up is somebody's mama. And after somebody's mama is Mildred. Somebody's mama, you are up. What are your thoughts on we haven't talked much about the Scots. We've been talking about Ariane and Martell. Do you have an opinion on if the Scots may be scared to put them in
Of,
their place?
of course they are. She
Mm,
knows where all the bodies are. The whole cast basically pretended like they were doing a actual show whenever she was at the when she was on the whatever she was recorded by uh by the producers and all of that.
uh-huh.
And they know good and well that was a horrible thing to do to that girl. I actually felt sad for her today, which I didn't think that was possible. She
Why?
really is. She's slow.
Why did you feel sad though? Because they know that that's what she really, really wants, and they know that that's gonna shut her up. I think it was fake. Maybe it was real, but they would never use it if it was real. But I think it was fake. I think it was a scheme just to get her to shut up. They know that this is what this girl won't. Then remember, she said something about an NDA. I don't even think it was an NDA that she signed. You know, just
I,
my brother. But go
she
ahead.
just she reminds me of the kids that I used to teach. She and Martell. We always used to talk about this in the teachers' lounge. We would talk about how you wanted to mix the kids up in the classes so that they wouldn't all be in the same class. But they both are like kids who were in a slow class. Martell is very charismatic, but he's slow. And she's just slow and she'll go along with whatever is going on. And like I actually feel bad. I try not to listen to her because it actually makes me feel bad because something is really wrong with her. And she's several somebody's mamas. Like she got two kids. And she actually is too busy running behind a man that don't want her. And she's got kids who are watching her and trying to get something to eat. Like it's the wildest thing to me. Like I really feel bad talking about her because
I don't.
she's not well. She
Mm,
reminds me of a kid, and this is my opinion because you're not supposed to diagnose someone, but she reminds me of the kids who are educationally and mentally handicapped. Like she really is slow. Like I bet her IQ isn't over a 60 by the way that she carries herself. She's clearly very oversexed because of her dealings with Martell and how he does things. But I really think that there's something wrong with her.
mhm.
There really is something wrong with her. Like I was wondering, like, okay, she's been doing this, and she knows that this has been going on. This has been going on for 10 years, and she really is stuck. She actually operates like a 16-year-old. She's in her 30s, but if you see how she conducts herself with her kids and sits on the internet all the time and stares in the mirror and plays with her hair, she's 32, 33. Like, who does that at that age? I don't understand.
Hmm.
There's something really wrong with her. And the sad thing is, people who are like her, if you look at men, a man will mess with anything.
Mm.
And that's the truth. They'll mess with anything. Like, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it. He is messing with that girl. And she should be at the state at another stage of her life, but she's not. She's stuck at like 16 or 17. She's in her 30s.
Yeah.
She's got kids. Her daughter is gone.
Grown.
No, gone. As in,
Oh,
her daddy has come to
alleged.
get her, and she is gone allegedly.
Yeah, we don't know for sure. Hey, Red Ann.
So yeah, it's just really sad. And as far as Tisha and you said, I was still laughing about the baby shark teeth. Actually, he must have sucked his thumb whenever he was little. Because I went to church with a guy, and he used to suck his thumb all the time, and his top row of teeth looked just like that.
It could be the cigars too. A lot of men that smoke cigars a lot, that'll push it.
Mm. I bet he's a thumb sucker allegedly. But yeah, I just think that it is really sad. They are she's very weak minded and will do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shame. The fact that she's got kids and she's their mama, and I truly feel sorry for those kids. Like, you know how you see kids and you just shake your head. You want to do more, but you can't overstep your bounds.
Right. That's true.
But yeah, she's really in bad shape. Like, I wish that she would go ahead and tell on him, but I don't think she will. I don't think she'll actually get to the point where she's upset enough with him to where she just rats out everybody.
Yeah. The day he marries somebody else, she will be.
Well, he might want to watch his back because she's at the point where she's obsessed and he's obsessed. I just don't know. Like, it's just not a good situation at all for her. It's not a good situation for him either, even though he thinks he's getting over. But
Yeah.
he's really not. He thinks that he's getting over and he's doing all this stuff and he's controlling everything. You can't control everything all the time.
That's true.
But
That's
yeah, but anyway, it's just a really it's her situation is just really bad. I'm glad that Mel is moving on and is in a better place and is doing well. But Coleslaw is down bad.
all right. Were you done, somebody's mama?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. I agree. I think we are witnessing I don't know. But for me, I think she's done this to herself. You can't act like you the smartest person in the room and make the moves that you make and then want people to have pity. I'll say this, and I've said it 1,000 times. I don't wish any harm to go her way or Martell's way or anybody's way. But sometimes you got to let people sit in their mess. When you said that a man will mess with anything, one of the first videos that I dropped on YouTube when I started my channel, I titled it "A Stiff." That's the
I
title.
got you.
Ain't got
I,
no
I
conscience.
yeah,
No whatsoever.
exactly a stiff P penis ain't got no conscience,
My
so
grandma.
they will mess around with anything, you
Yeah.
know. And if you that anything, then you can't come back and then try to have all these demands and all of that if you didn't lead that way. So she don't get no pity from me. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't wish her any harm or anything like that. But she's done too much, said too much reckless things, and her anger has never been directed at Martell. Only time she's mad at Martell is when she see him with somebody else. Other than that, he's the best knuckle that she can post, the best hand in the world that she can post. So it is what it is. But thank you, somebody's mama. And let me check and see if this is Cheryl Howard. Cheryl, is this you?
Hi, yes, it's me, Mama. Yes.
Hey,
Hi,
hey.
how you doing, Mama?
All
Hi,
right, all
everybody.
right.
Hi,
All
everybody.
right, guys. And Cheryl Howard will be the last that clicking the link. We getting out of here tonight. We already at 2 hours and 20 minutes. But thank you again, somebody's mama. Next up is Mildred. Mildred, thank you so very much for being so patient. And
Not-
what are your thoughts, Mildred? Do you have any pity for?
I don't have pity,
What
but
you want to say?
when I
Go ahead.
listened to it today, it took me back, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, a quick story.
Okay.
Many, many, many years ago, and once upon a time, I was slow. Not quite coleslaw slow, but slow. But let me preface it, y'all. He was 6'5", a professor, real prominent, and he was raised in South Florida. So he was professional and he had a little edge to him. Big hands and big feet. Do y'all know what I'm saying? And pecan tan. So for a young girl, that was a whole lot of igmatize going on for me. It was. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm gonna tell you what God pleased with, the truth. He dated me for a long time, maybe a little over a year. And my auntie came to me and she said, "Baby, he dating such and so." Y'all, I thought somebody had took the wind out my sails. I was like, no, he not. Because let me tell you what these men do. They're so crafty and so shifty with their mess. We were living on opposite sides of town. So he would date me and take me out. Now, I ain't never hide. I'm not the kind of chick you can hide. But he would take me out, or we would go out of town. We would do things. I would know his friends, just like this young lady, because guess what? Everybody is in a category. Are you feeling me? So when we would go out, we would be with his friends who are also, some of them were married. And I kind of knew some of them were married, but I was minding my business because I was with him and I was dumb. And you could have put my brain in a jaybird and it would have flew backwards because I was just in love. Okay, so when I found out he was actually engaged, y'all, the whole time.
Wow.
The whole time. Dating another lady. So what? And I showed out. Oh, I showed out real bad. And thank God for my mother and my aunt because they were there. Now, in that moment, y'all, I wanted him. I did. I wanted him. And I don't know what happened, but I can remember my mom intervened and she said, "I'm not going to say he don't love you, baby." She said, "But what I'm going to say is, does he love you the way you deserve to be loved?" I mean, what kind of love is that he going to be able to give you? Is it what you deserve? And I was a little bit defiant of it at first. And the day he got married, y'all, I'm going to be honest with you, I cried all day long. I laid at my mother's feet crying. I did. I talked to him maybe 6 months after he got married because I cut him off. I quit him. We broke. Oh, no, it was done. He came back. Can I see you? Can I hold you? Can I take you out? All that foolishness that they try to say. And my answer was always no. No. You can't take me out. You can't do nothing. Do you need any money? No. I did that for a while because I just felt like this Negro is still trying to sleep with me. He is still, and it made me angry and it taught me a valuable lesson. They will have you and the other woman if they can. Then if that don't work, they'll come back with some other crap. Oh, I'm not happy in the relationship. Oh, she doesn't do this. So that's your problem. So I got so bold one day, he ran into me at my job. He came to my job and I said, "Man, I won't even let you smell it." To do. But it was hard, ladies. And I'm not telling you that Oh no. I wanted to be with him, but I wanted myself more. I wanted my self-respect more. I wanted to be able to look at myself in the mirror. And the truth is, I need to be your number one. I'm not your consolation prize. Okay, I'm not doing that for nobody. And that was an extremely hard lesson. I don't know. My mother and my aunt intervened. I don't know why nobody hasn't really just shook her and tried to intervene. I'm not going to say that he doesn't have any feelings for her. He may, but it's not enough. It's not enough to sustain a relationship. And he also is going to resent her too. So it's yeah, he is, because what he wanted and what he needed was, something different than what Arionne or whatever her name is could actually bring to the relationship. So, but I definitely, when I listened to her today, I was like, wow, there but goes the grace of God, because it was really, and I want to say something about these men. Pay close attention, because they travel in packs usually. If one of them in the group is cheating, typically they all are. Okay. They're usually pretty prominent guys with a couple of nickels to clink together. That attracts women also. And they will that. And if you're a young, impressionable girl or a woman that's in need, sometimes that could be really attractive. So yeah, I can kind of get it. But I do not feel sorry for her now, because now she's not so young and impressionable. She's got a little bit of years on her. And I know she wished she was double jointed so she can kick her own behind, because this is just too much. He's shown her too many times that she's not the one that he wants to elevate or validate as his. She can't be the consolation. She can't be that runner-up all the time. So that was my thought on it.
Great points. I was over here just jotting down. I don't think that we're trying to say, let me stop this timer. I don't think that we're trying to say, as women, we haven't, I'm not going to say been there where she is, but been through some things with men. You know what I mean? With cheaters, with husbands that may have cheated and all of that. I think that the reason why she gets a bad rep, number one, she gonna say it. I'm Ariane Curry. It is her disposition. It is her anger towards everybody but Martell.
And herself.
She's not the first. And thank you for sharing your story. She's not the first. And we gonna go through, you gonna meet some of those type of men. And best believe that, they may put you up there where you feel like you on a pedestal, just like she do. But typically, if they cheating with you and they got a fiance at home or a wife at home, and they cheating with others as well. Exactly. That's a trait of a straight narcissist.
It is
they're able to make you feel like you are the only one, or make you feel like you the one I really want. But this is what they do. You know what I mean? So when it comes to her, Hannah Grace, did I star Hannah's comment? Hannah said, and I agree, Coleslaw signed up for what she is getting, so she gets what she gets. She is right where.
At this point, for the duration of time, she is, for the duration of time that she put up with it.
Right.
It's too much. It's too much.
Right. And what you saying that, I don't think she there yet. You said I think she wanna, if she's double jointed, she would kick her own behind or whatever. I don't think she there yet. You know what I mean? Her actions continue to show. Again, the picture of the hand. It's no longer, it's never been about her. It's always about, I know y'all think this man don't want me, but look, you know what I mean? So she not there yet. She gonna get there, and she better hope she get there before, she 70, 75, 80. You know what I mean?
Sure.
My mother used to always say, I think I've said this in members, only before the bridges you trying to cross, I done already been across them. And that's what she need in her life. If she don't have it, somebody that lets you know what you doing is not special, what he telling you is not special. Listen to somebody with some life experiences, and that way you can save yourself some time, some years, some headache, all of the above. So yeah, she's not the only one that's done this, but we just so happen to be able to witness this because number one, she thinks she's that girl, so she gonna talk about it. And number two, the man that she's with is on national TV.
That's what
Yeah, Martell, Marsau, Maurice,
Mhm.
Cedric. I don't know about Cedric, but all of them, from what I understand, I know they not the big business owners in Huntsville and all of that. But we must admit that even if they have businesses where we don't see what they doing, they got them. So they can impress the average, especially the likes of Ariane Curry,
exactly.
very easily. Let me drive you by Skurred. At the time, Martell owned that with Marsau. You probably gonna fall for that. But the actions is what you should look at, and you damn sure shouldn't be posting no hand after almost 4 years of this man being divorced. What's the purpose? What you still hiding for? So, yeah. But yeah, Mildred, I think a couple of us may have had some of them big timers.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. For me, but look, I understand the assignment. Now,
Oh yeah,
I wasn't no sad chick or anything like that, but that was my requirement. You gotta have some money.
well,
You know what I mean?
that was my lesson. Oh yeah,
Yeah, you gotta have some money.
got
And
to.
if you understand that assignment, then you able to keep your feelings somewhat intact. You know what I'm saying? And you got something to show when you bounce. So yeah, I don't know. I ain't got no pity for her. Good night, Blessy. Have a good day at school tomorrow. But great points, Mildred. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you're not you speaking from experience, and I think that maybe she needs to hear stories like this. But I don't know. I don't think she'll ever pay attention. She's like honed in on Martell. What I was glad to hear, and we are gonna go next to Prosperity. What I was happy to hear was her admit something finally, because she always used to say, "I don't want to marry Martell." And we all knew, girl, you wanted to be Mrs. Holt. Please believe. So she did admit that. He ain't married me. He ain't put no ring on my finger. So she admitted that in the audio, and that's what we've known. You always wanted to be. That's why you made sure to do everything in your power to break up that marriage, and he still has not claimed you at all. But great points, Mildred. Thank you so very much. And next up, did I say Prosperity? Wait, hold on. Where am I? This is Mildred. Or is this somebody's mama? Wait, hold on. Let me find out where I'm at down at the bottom. Okay. Yeah. Prosperity, thick girl in the house. Prosperity, child. What are your thoughts on this? What you thought?
Well, first, I'm going to need all single women who have never been married and don't know nothing about the married life.
Say it.
Please keep your mouth off of married people situations.
Period.
Because it don't make sense. I have never been married.
Mm-hmm.
We can have our opinions, but when our opinions are rooted in disdain and unlike and no care for somebody, it hit different because you taking it from a personal standpoint that you know nothing about. You can't talk about this lady's walk with God. You can't talk about this lady wanting her kids to have a 2-parent household, so so her kids won't be seeing her every other week. Do we understand that that sugar mama was a baby when this happened?
Was months old.
Mel missed so many important moments of that baby's life because Martell felt like he was grown enough to do what he was doing. No fault of her own. Not because she stepped out, because if he keeps saying she did, but he never left her. So it was no fault of her own. And if she wanted to grow her kids to grow in the same house, if she wanted to I had put up a picture. All of her kids have memories of being a family, except for Sugar Mama. She was robbed of that by her daddy. So how do we then, as single people, try to tell this lady that she was wrong for taking her vows seriously? She was wrong for wanting her kids to grow up and to want to see every step and every milestone in her kids' life. Who don't want to get their kids every day, even though we fuss in the morning? Who don't want to get their kids up every morning and take them to school or go to their plays, and you ain't got to be wondering if the daddy gonna be there and is it gonna be a good thing, or can we co-mingle? That lady was trying to save her family. That lady had businesses intertwined.
That's right.
That lady had to file bankruptcy because of what her husband did, not because she didn't manage her money right, not because she wasn't a good businesswoman. It was because of what he did.
Preach.
So I just want to keep saying that if you ain't never had that life, if you don't know nothing about that life, you can know people that was married. Your mama could have been married. Your daddy could have been. I don't care. You don't know nothing personally about that life. You just know what we see because we ain't experienced it. So when you got the deep disdain for somebody and you want to keep blaming them for something that they had no control over, because she couldn't control that man. She tried. And don't act like she stayed the entire time. Let's always remember that she did leave.
She sure did.
She left more than once. But she always put her kids before herself. And she's always tried to keep her family together. That's why she got that man chance after chance after chance. And he didn't even deserve it. But her kids did. I just don't, that boils my blood every time I hear somebody say that she was stupid for trying to keep her family together or trying to keep her walk with God where she needed it to be. Because if she would have left before God told her to go, where would she be now? She'd probably be in the same position these two fools are in. Who's to say? Because God got favor over her. God got her covered, and she's blessed and highly favored because of the obedience that she kept with God. Please stop. I'm finished with that part, so I'm gonna get to the fun.
Wait a minute. Let me type this. I just said prosperity, preaching and teaching. Go ahead, prosperity. Let me go ahead and stop your clock right now, child. Go ahead.
I ain't trying to preach or teach because I don't know too much about it, but this is just my personal feeling because it's just ridiculous to me for people to keep saying this. Like that part is over. They're not even married no more. So why does she keep getting blamed for something she did in the past? Like, let's let that go.
Please.
I agree.
Now, this heifer said that Carlos King is the reason this lady's family didn't work out.
Yeah.
Not her. Not her sleeping with a married man. Not her calling this lady's house. Talking about put your husband on the phone. Not Martell crawling up the steps after Mel had just massaged his back all good and put the Bengay in the places that it need to be. Not them two, but Carlos King. He didn't even know these people when this stuff started happening. But it's his fault that her family has fell apart.
He to blame.
And can she please stop talking about herself in the third person?
Oh my God. I'm Ariane Carey, not Ariane Carey.
No, she ain't Ariane Carey. She Ariane M.F. Carey. Right, Nay? Ain't I Nay? Ain't that my name, Nay? Ain't I Ariane Carey? Ma'am, do you know the word me or I? Those do suffice at times, man. We all know your name. Well, I call you Ed. I don't even call you Ariane. You are Ed Carey for life for me, ma'am. Because there's a lot of air and no brain. Then she says, baby, I had to write this down because I had a theater yesterday over there on my channel because, baby, this was comic relief for me, child. This was hilarious. This heifer said, my girl told her if she had $1 million, if she had $1 million, he would tell the TV, he would tell Carlos and them, F this TV show. If she had not if he, but if she had $1 million, he would tell the TV show, F them.
Oh, wow.
But you ain't got it. You ain't got it, Arionne. And she say, and he was right. So I just shut the fuck up, yeah. I say, what? You just shut the fuck up. What? Baby, then she say, I do feel it's manipulation. And you know why, Nay? Because Martell, you could have still been respectful. You don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to say nothing. You had nothing good to say about me. You are very, very disrespectful. Then when I get mad, he say, I don't know what to say out my mouth. Well, you knew how to apologize to Melody for 20 minutes on the Steve Harvey show, bitch. Baby, that bitch came from her soul. She say, hold it. I said, Steve Harvey catching strays. I know Steve, girl, he might sue you. You got to start suing the blogger, girl. You got to stop. You got to call his name no more. I do know that. She said, you knew what the F to say then, didn't you? This is why me and Martell will never be. When you get to a certain place, you lose it. You look like you ain't ish. It'll never be. I have those feelings once. It was coming from my pure heart.
My pure heart.
I say, not your pure heart.
The pure heart, child.
Baby, she say her whole pure heart. I say, okay, your pure heart. But why your heart wasn't pure when you was calling mail and when you knew they was riding out of town that day and you called that phone, which was the last straw for mail? Why your heart wasn't pure that day?
Okay. It wasn't pure when you found out he was married, was
Exactly, because I believe Martell, every time he say he had his ring on and he never lied to her about being married, I believe
he's telling the truth. I do too.
Me too.
I don't believe too much he said, but I believe that. And you know,
but Prosperity, he didn't even need no wedding ring. The man got up and left and went home every night. Every night.
Hold up, before that chit chat, she met this man at a family cookout, and you know Martell mama is a Marlene. So you know there's some ignorant aunties or some ignorant older cousins. Hey Martell, where your wife at? Where the kids at? Who is that chick? Who fakes you all up in? Do you know he married? So she knew even if he had no ring, she knew at the cookout that man was married because he was at a family cookout.
He said he told her day one. I
know. I'm just saying, even if he didn't, she still knew because they was at a family cookout.
Look, she knew what was up when the man met her, and 30 minutes later, when she went outside to talk to him in his car, he asked to take her to a hotel. Where they do that at?
Exactly.
They do that for pure hearts or people who they think is a 304.
Exactly.
And she also wanted us to believe that she made that man wait 6 months. Girl, if you don't get on my face.
Girl,
baby, when she pulled that car out with them flowers on it at work, talk about Martell sent her those flowers. I said, girl, if you don't deliver them flowers to them people who they belong to.
Flowers on up to them people room, child.
Why you ain't reading out one of them cards that was on them flowers? Child,
folks for the sick and shut in.
And then she gonna say, that's why everything is effed up. You did me so wrong. If you had did right, we would be much further than we are. You did me wrong. You did this. You made it seem like you should have been like, I'm not filming without her. Y'all got me effed up. But you didn't, batch. I feel like that's all because at the end of the day, he ain't got no company with Martell, so probably he felt like he needed to do what he needed to do. No, girl, he felt like he don't care about you that much. So why would I sit here and lose my job for you? That's what he felt like.
Exactly.
Baby, one thing Nate and Tasha can do to this girl is gaslight her, baby. That makes her feel like she was the end all, the be all, and that fool just kept talking. Oh, for real, Nate, you really think he love me, Nate? You think he not going to ever stop messing with me? Don't none of us think he going to ever stop messing with you as long as you keep on opening your leg and he keeps eating it from the bake the way he be doing, because you seem to like that, man. As long as he eat from the bag, you are good. Girl, bye. But one last thing. I just want
Child.
you hear the paper. Yes, go.
Child.
She said he like for his women to look like Barbies. And you see how he had male girl. If you go back and look at Mel pictures from young to now, Mel was the Barbie before he met her.
Exactly.
Mel set the standards of the Barbie. He wasn't like thinking like that. At first, he didn't even understand how he got Mel. That lady made him over from his teeth to his feet.
Exactly.
So don't act like he made her the Barbie. No, she was already the standard. When she got with him, she brought him up to code, not the other way around.
Exactly.
So now he has a standard because of Mel, but don't act like he's the reason that it's for the season, because that's not it. Stop playing with that lady like she wasn't the boss of all bosses when he met her. That's why he cleaved to her. That's why he gave her the ring, because he knew what she could do for him. He knew the covering that God had already on her life, and he wanted some of it.
Ooh,
so he married her.
Ooh, hallelujah.
I'm just saying, but girl.
Hallelujah.
Okay, Nay, right, Nay, you love me, Nay. Yes, God, Nay. I am it, ain't I, Nay? Because my hair pretty, Nay. Yes, God.
And I hallelujah that.
But what Cracker Jack box and what bubblegum machine or ring pop did he give her? Because she said if he didn't give her a ring, he wasn't gonna be back. So can we see the bubblegum ring?
Who is that got a song? If she get a ring, it don't mean a thing. Who is that had a song? The ring don't mean a thing.
Kim Zolciak.
Kim Zolciak. Girl, back.
She probably singing it
now. You done worked hard. Do you hear me? Worked hard. But prosperity came in and dropped it like it's hot. Those of you guys that are in the chat, if you are not subscribed to Prosperity Thick Girl 40, please make sure to do so.
Thank you, sister.
You broke it down, okay?
Sure
You broke it all the way down.
Sure
let me acknowledge this money. Thank you, Mary Kelly. She said, Prosperity, report to the corner.
Exactly.
Report to the corner.
I know I'm soul food sometimes. I be trying to keep up with Aunt Debbie. That's all. I be trying
to. That's only one Aunt Debbie child. No, I'm
That's right.
I know. I just trying to keep up with her. I ain't say I was on her level. I just said I be trying to keep up with her. I be behind her though.
Nah, you did the damn thing, but I do respect you, Prosperity, is speaking from a single woman's point of view and acknowledging what it is that a wife typically does or goes through, or like you say, may go the extra step to try to make some things work. We know that they had 4 children. And I remember Mel saying that she sort of knew it was over when she was delivering Sugar Mama, when she was in labor and all of that, and had just had her. But just to make that step with the young child, that hit home for me. I never thought about it in that way. I thought about it when they went to Destin and all of that. Like, yeah, they want to have this family trip. That's what they're used to. And at least Sugar Mama would be able to experience it. But when you mention like the pictures, the family pictures, and how she would never have that, that's a lot, So yeah, we will never blame a woman that or a man. It's a lot of men out here that try to make their marriages work, where women have stepped out or whatever the case may be. It's a whole different level. Whole different level when you are married. And like somebody else said earlier, sometimes people will go through things and try to forgive and all of that to make sure that they have exhausted all options. So when they do make that decision, they know it's done. You know what I mean? Sometimes you may rush. Oh, you did that? Okay, I'm out of here. And then a month later, he back at home or she back at home. So yeah, thank you, Prosperity, for just saying that. So much respect goes out to you as a single woman And if more women that find themselves in situations like this will do exactly what you just said or think about things in that way, then I think they won't end up being like Ariane. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
I made it to
On that,
fiance status, but I ain't never been married, baby. And I ain't gonna
yeah,
try to act like I know all that goes into being
child,
married.
look,
I
I
don't want to be
promise you.
engaged no more.
I promise you, it's so different. It is
I know.
so different when you marry. This was my second time around, but the first time I got married, I felt different the first night. I don't know what it is. Other wives can speak on it. You feel different instantly as far as the relationship that's now a marriage, you know. So yeah. Um, it's too bad that somebody like Martell just damaged everything, messed up everything. And I've said it, and I think it was Mildred that said it. I believe it was Mildred. He will resent uh Ariane for the rest of his life because
Mhm.
he's grasping for straws and trying to get back up there and this or that. He gonna resent her, but he gonna keep her quiet because number one, I ain't gotta pay no child support. Number two, I could satisfy my urge whenever because I know all she gonna do is come to the door and open it if they ain't opening the same door, the car door, allegedly sleeping in. So, child, it is what it is. No pity for either one of them for me. But thank you, Prosperity came in, dropping it like it is hot. I appreciate you. And
Thanks for always
next
letting me
up,
up.
you are welcome. You're welcome, sis. All right, let's see. Who do I have left? I have BLS, Cheryl Howard, and Aunt Debbie. And after Aunt Debbie, I'm going to close it on out. All right, BLS, you up next. BLS, did you fall asleep on me, sis?
Oh, no, you didn't put me
Uh,
out like that.
look, I
No,
know
not tonight. Not
I know
tonight.
those are offers. Let me see, is Lil Dawn sleep? Lil Dawn, you
I
with me?
am in the
Wake
house.
up, mama.
Uh-huh.
Wake up.
Oh, look at this. All right.
And awake. All right now.
All right. Go ahead, BLS.
All right. Hey, Chit Chat. Hey, everybody on the panel.
Hey.
Hello.
Um, I'm gonna turn the corner. Y'all done ran AC in the ground,
All
and
right.
I can't reach her now. But y'all covered everything. Um, I did want to say one little thing, and it's not really about her. This particular thing is about an ideology that she has, and I think it's because of the smoke that Martell is blowing on her. Um, she said in the Tasha K interview, you got to keep it. You got to. They're not cute. They don't. When she was trying to not say linebackers, and I think
Mm-hmm.
part of the issue is we've all seen the camel toe, right?
The who?
And the camel toe on Martell.
The
Oh, the
moose
moose
knuckle.
knuckle.
The moose knuckle. I'm like, wait a minute. The who?
It looked like a camel toe to me.
Me
I ain't
too.
seen no knuckle.
That's
So
the
right. And so based on what he working with, he makes the comments about linebackers and all of that stuff. She said it's inside joke between her and her friends, but as soon as, she gain, some extra weight, then he on her talking smack. And so at the end of the day, I believe that her whole thought pattern as it relates to that comes from him and things that he said. Um, and I wanted to mention the Scott and the Scott uh, what she said about the Scots and how Marsau will never um, admit to his infidelity on this show. And my thoughts as I'm listening to this, I'm watching all of the things, that are happening. The way that now this is coming out and the alleged taping for the show that she did. If they have tape with her on the show, they can get a release at any time. And so what I see is them trying to work this thing up right now. And they've used this woman in the past to do the very thing that I'm saying right now, position them well on the show. I don't know if I don't know what Martell doing for her. And I'm talking about, never mind, because I know you don't talk about other people on your platform. So y'all get what I'm saying. Read between the lines. But what I think is going on, because if there's so much about what she said out here, and she is the only one outside of, hotel that can validate these claims, what has been said, and all of those things. This is just, them building up some type of relevance for her, when in fact, she is irrelevant. There is no story.
It's not working.
Yeah. And well, but we talking, most of the platforms are picking up the story, and they're talking about that. And
Right.
so and she talked about a puppet master and how the puppet master works. And if he get, okay, we'll do it like this and do it like that. And then when this happens, then we have to do X, Y, and Z. Those were my thoughts as I, considered all that I was seeing. And even in listening to, this video, like, why is she just now releasing this? The questions about,
Please.
okay, okay,
Okay. We get it.
okay,
But,
okay, yeah, the as it relates to questioning, whether or not, what the Scots did, or if in
yeah.
fact Marsau had cheated, that was a couple of seasons ago. And dropping a bomb on that, I mean, even, okay, see, I most of my thoughts are about that. And so I have to be careful. And so I'm going to back out of this because I don't want to compromise
Right.
you and your
Yeah.
relations on the platform. Okay.
Yeah, you know how we do it over here. So we get it though. We know you know, we get it.
Okay.
But even though, real quickly, even though it's been out there, I wouldn't say 2 years ago, I would say since the start of this show, as far as rumors being out there about Marsau, the bigger picture is um why is he scared to address it? Why is he scared to shut it down in the proper manner so we won't be talking about it again in 2 more years, or Maurice in 2 more years? That's the thing. So yeah, it's been out here. When it comes to content creators gonna create content. That's what YouTube is. So,
Right.
for me, it wasn't that big of a deal as far as really what was said, because a lot of it has been said for free. Ariane Curry herself on her channel. So most
Hmm.
of the things wasn't a shocker, and it's not doing any damage because Mel left Martell.
Hmm.
So, they can't even paint her, Ariane can, or anybody else, in my opinion, paint her in a bad light because she left them. You know, it's no longer relevant for her. But go ahead, BLS.
Right. Okay. And I agree, with your assessments as it relates to that. And a lot of us have mentioned earlier, excuse me, a lot of you have mentioned earlier about, the fact that she was the wife, and that was her marriage. And what I have to say about Martell, is I don't believe that he can love anybody. There was some speculation that he loved coleslaw. I don't believe that he loves coleslaw, but she's easy to manipulate. And when all else fails, oh, I just go over here to this 304. And so, I mean, because, look, I ain't gonna be by myself. But see, I don't think that, and we say as a narcissist that he only loves himself, but I think that he has self-hate, because if he didn't, then he would treat the women in his life better. And what I think is that he probably needs to go to counseling and get some help. But I don't believe that he loves her. I mean, the disrespect and, the manipulation. I mean, she is real easy to, talk off the ledge. Like, oh, I need to see you, and have calling a million times. Do you know how crazy his behavior sounds? I mean, he just all over the place. One day he here, the next day he ain't, up and down, in and out. And it's just crazy. And so even for her, I think she is just as toxic as he is, because there is no getting there. Now, he been with her now almost as long as he was in his marriage. And she watched what happened in his marriage as if she had something, more or greater to offer. She's a child. And when you look at her with him,
Who's a
that's what she
child?
is.
Who's a child?
AC. She's a child.
She's not a
By
child.
level
I
of,
wish you guys stop
I
saying
mean,
that.
her maturity. Her
Okay, that
maturity.
girl 35 years old.
Well, yeah.
Right around it.
Yeah. And I think she has arrested development. I think he has arrested development. But her arrested development, you can see it in, when he, talks to her. Like I could see it, like when they were at the gym, and she just gushing like a little girl. And it's like, does he have any penance to do for the disrespect and all of this? But he doesn't. All he got to do is say the right thing, and she folds. And what's going to be very sad is when she finally wakes up and she sees that he took the best of her days only to leave her high and dry. I believe that he will resent her because she is a constant reminder of everything that he lost. And I ain't talking about them kids. I'm talking about status. I'm talking about money and all of that. Because in my heart of hearts, I don't believe that, this, all of the stuff, my kids this, my kids that, they're just tools. And we could see how he used the tools with Fletcher. When my kids, ain't expecting me, you gonna put me and my kids out on it. So they're just tools.
Yeah.
And when people are looking, then, oh, I'm this great dad. And so at the end of the day, those kids know that and they feel that. They know it ain't real. And I just pray that this, this court situation happens and he be locked up and they will be free from the manipulative talk and the bullying that goes on as it relates to him, allegedly. That's it.
All right. Yeah, I agree with you. He does use the children a whole lot. But I do think that he does and will resent her even for that. I think in his own little special way, I do think even though he didn't do right in the marriage, that was status to him, being married, having a beautiful wife, having the kids, having a beautiful home, having the businesses. I think it's all into one, but he definitely uses those children. Well, he used to when he was able to talk about them as much, and he's not able to as much now. But yeah, I just don't think that Ariane will ever get what she's looking for. The sooner she realizes it, the better. But she is not a kid. So she may have a mentality of a teenager, but reality is that's a grown ass woman who knew exactly what she was doing from the beginning, young and all. The girl wasn't fresh out of high school, she already had a child. She was already doing the do and everything else. So I think a lot of people try to throw her that. But no, she wasn't. She's not, and she wasn't a kid when she got with him. Like I said, it was a challenge. She didn't care about anybody but her and Martell. She didn't care about them kids. We'll take Mel out the picture. You didn't even care about the children. And she said some choice words about them as well. So that's why she can never get pity from me, just ever. And she knew what she was doing. Now I think she's completely lost control because she won't do anything for herself. She won't get a job. She won't do anything but try to clock the moves of Martell Holt. You in the gym? Okay, I'm gonna go to the gym too. Are you going here? Okay, can I go too? That's her life. That's her life. I'll speak for myself. I've seen her give more love and adoration to Martell than her own kids. Than her own kids. That's what I've witnessed. You know what I mean? So that's sad. It's sad. But okay, we got to get to these. Let's see. And thank you, BLS. BLS came in. BLS is the wholesome. BLS. So she tried to throw that wholesome right on over to Ariane, and we threw it right on back. We ain't having that one. But thank you. We are at 3 hours and 6 minutes. You guys do this to me each and every time. I ain't gonna say you guys because I do too. But we do have 2 people left. Cheryl Howard, you are up. And Cheryl, you may have missed it. We got a 7-minute timer.
Yes,
BLS made it in time.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you are up, Cheryl. After Cheryl, we have Debbie. Real quick, Cheryl. 881 people watching. Thank you to each and every one of you for rocking with me for this 3 hours. A lot of you have been here from the start of this live. So thank you. If you have not hit the like button, please hit the like. And yes, Red Ann, stop laughing at me, sis. Okay. And you too, Irene. Okay, go ahead, Cheryl.
How you doing, Chicha? Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. Hi. Oh, boy. Like I said, I don't know who she thinks she is anyway. Who is she to get up in these marriages? In Marsau's marriage and Kimmy's marriage? Is it because she's not married and Martell ain't never going to marry her? Because something must be really strong in that bottle that Knox took out of her bag. If she think that Martell, or she's smoking something real strong, if she think Martell is going to,
No, go ahead. I'm
if
just
she
saying.
thought if she think Martell going to get on live and marry her in front of the whole world, that's not going to happen. She's smoking something real strong. Because Martell is not going to marry. He don't even want to be on camera with her. When she was sitting on live at lunch, you barely saw Martell's hand. All you saw was her hand. The man don't want to be seen with you on camera. And so why would she think that Martell is going to marry her on live? That's not going to happen. You know, she has serious issues. And then she's saying all this mess to Nay. Looks to me like she got baited by Nay. She got baited. She wanted Arionne to keep talking. Honestly, I want her to keep talking because the more she talks, the more she incriminates herself at the end of the day. This is a person trying to expose Marsau. Everybody knew Marsau was cheating. When I started watching Love and Marriage, the fourth episode, I knew Marsau was cheating. So what did she expose? And if you got dirty hands, filthy hands, you can't expose nobody. As far as I'm concerned, Marsau ain't saying nothing because he looking at it like, who gonna believe a side chick? She's a side chick. Nobody believes side chicks. I don't believe nothing that Arionne say. I knew Marsau was a cheater through, like I said, 4th season. I knew Maurice was a cheater, 4th season. I knew Martell was a cheater. The way they treat their wives, the way they treat their wives on the show, cheating ain't too far behind. So she ain't saying nothing to expose anybody, and she's not going to expose all the other dirt that she has on Marsau and Martell, because she's the getaway driver to all the things that Martell did to try to tear Melody down.
You better
She's the
say
getaway driver to the whole thing. She's the one who Marsau helped Martell cheat. Everybody know that. She act like she's saying something so mind-boggling. Oh, he was with a linebacker. Okay. Everybody know that. Everybody knew about Marsau. Marsau ain't never got to admit he's cheating. Letitia know. Do she think if she exposed Marsau, Letitia gonna all of a sudden leave Marsau? She ain't leaving Marsau. She just celebrated her 16th anniversary with him. She's not leaving Marsau. Melody tried to give her the blueprint. She ain't listen to Melody. You think she gonna listen to a side chick? No way. Letitia's not leaving Marsau, and Kimmy ain't leaving Maurice. She don't care what Maurice do. They're not leaving their men. And what she needs to do is, like Melody said, stop bridesmaiding and become somebody's wifey. Martell is not going to marry Arionne. She can forget that. It's not going to happen. You know, and then she's talking about Melody's children when, allegedly and in my opinion, she don't have one of her kids with her. She don't have the daughter with her. So, you know, and that's because she's on live talking about Martell ate it from the front to the back. She don't care if the 10-year-old hear what she's saying. She says it right in front of Paris. So it doesn't surprise me if Paris is not there, because to me, she's no kind of mother. She's an unfit mother. But he's taking Melody to court for being an unfit mother, when really he's the unfit parent. He don't even have a roof for his kids to stay. When they do visit him, he got nowhere for the kids to go.
Allegedly,
in my opinion. So, you know, it's just clownery and foolery. And she's a parrot. People say she's a bird. Yeah, she's a parrot. She says the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Wow, not a parrot.
She's a parrot. From part 1 to part 4, she said the same thing over and over and over and over again. We already know about Marsau and Maurice and all of them. Come out with the real. She's not gonna come out with the real secrets, because she's gonna be implicated, just like the revenge P. Everybody thought it was Martell, and then we find out she's a big part of it. Then she says, "Oh, I would never do that to Melody. I would never put that out." Then, in the same breath, turns around and say, "If Martell wasn't in that video, I would have put it out. If he wasn't in the video." So at the end of the day, she's the getaway driver to all the stuff that Martell is doing. That's why a lot of the secrets she's not bringing out, because she's going to be implicated. Period. This ain't because Marsau's scared of what she's going to say. Marsau's not scared of what Arionne going to say. He not paying it no mind. If Melody would have came out with a statement like that, Marsau would have been on live in 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But because it's side trash, he's not going to respond to it, because he's saying to himself, Letitia ain't leaving me anyway, so you can expose and say whatever you want to say. That's why Marsau ain't saying anything. Not because he's scared of Arionne. Nobody's scared of Arionne. Trust me, Arionne couldn't bust a grape at a fruit fight. So at the end of the day, she just talking and she's always running her mouth. That's the bottom line. I want her to keep talking, because she might say something that's going to implicate her even more. She already implicated herself in the revenge P. So sometimes you got to let people talk and just let them keep talking and just sit back and listen. At the end of the day, she's never going to amount to anything. Ain't no way a man going to be with me for 10 years and I'm still on Section 8 and I'm still getting, allegedly getting public assistance. And I got some man that's on the #1 top show on OWN, and I'm in Section 8 after I gave you almost 10 years of my life. You still got me in Section 8. You still got me on public assistance. I don't even have nowhere to stay. You got me in an Airbnb. Really, they should be in a J&C, which is a jail cell.
Not the Airbnb to the J&C.
That's their Airbnb, the J&C. So, you know, my thing is, Martell don't care about that girl. She's a dummy. What man you know gonna leave a dummy? No man leaves a dummy. He gets her to do whatever he wants her to do, and he can hit the skins at the same time. Why would he leave her? She's a dummy. A lot of men are not gonna leave a dummy. At the end of the day, he ain't gonna marry her. I can tell you that. This man was on that interview. I'm not gonna say the person's name, but he was on that interview. He said Melody's name 45 times. 45 times Martell said Melody's name.
What you do? Count, child?
Yeah, I sure did, because he always talking about Melody. I sure
okay.
did. 45 times that man said Melody's name. That man is pining away for his ex-wife, but she thinks he cares so much about her. That man don't care about her. He don't want to be on camera with you. Then you in the gym following him around like a little puppy dog. She looks stupid. She just looks stupid. And the man don't want. Now he done been on film with everybody else. Sheree, everybody. He do not want to be seen with her. Is that a man that love a woman? If he loved her, he would let the whole world know he loved her. He would let the whole world know that's his woman and that's who he want to be with. Wouldn't he? He hasn't done that. Here it is 10 years later. She's still on the bench, waiting to be picked. He still ain't picking her. And she thinks because she has a child with Martell, she got rights. Well, guess what, Arionne? Allegedly, and word on the street, allegedly, you're not his only baby mother. There's other baby mothers out there too. One in particular saying she has a daughter with him, allegedly. So he's out there. She's not his woman. She's one of his girls. She is not his woman. Martell has a harem of women. So you need to come, but then she's in this twisted reality that one day.
All right, sure. You got 60 more seconds, sis.
Go
ahead.
I'm done. I'm done with the,
you got 60. I done restarted you a couple times. You got 60 more seconds.
I'm done with the dummy. I'm done.
Well, look, you know you didn't came in. Cheryl said he said Mel's name 45 times. Okay,
45 times.
And she counted.
So I did.
Look, if he said once, that's too much for me. For me to be your woman after she didn't divorce you, for you to say it, period. You know what I mean? But we know that man is still all up and hoping and praying that he can get that old thing back. And we know that's just
talks about is
not happening at all.
All he talks about is Mel. I'm just so tired. I'm tired.
Yeah, we all are, child.
I'm tired.
Well, we all are. But good. Let me read what Gigi said. Great point, Cheryl Howard. Gigi said, I think many women stay because if they leave, it would be like the side piece one. Yeah, I think that can keep them in there temporarily. Like, you ain't about to come up in here. But, you know, when a man breaks that trust, it is, you know, for the real women, it's a countdown. You know, you're going to be up out of here. So, yeah. But that really is a great point.
She really lost chit chat. Arionne ain't win nothing. She lost.
Girl, we know that. We know that for sure. But thank you, Cheryl Howard. Next up is Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie gonna take us on home. Aunt Debbie, you guys give Aunt Debbie the floor, please, so she can speak. Aunt Debbie, I would like to know your thoughts on the latest that's going around.
Well, my thoughts on it that, you know, you said ride or die. So maybe, you know, this is ride or die gone bad because I don't believe in ride or die for no man. I just don't. I can walk with you. I'll walk with you. So when I get ready to get off, I can make my right or left turn and do what I want to do. So you know, because you'll ride with somebody, you end up dying.
Okay, where we going?
You ain't going nowhere to death. Ride or die. That's what it is. You know, a lot of this stuff Martell is putting her up to do about Marsau and them because he wants something from them. That's the only time she come out and try to, you know, like she's gonna tell something. But you telling the same old story. And who you telling it to? Because their wives already know they cheated or cheating and they don't care.
Exactly.
So the story, you can just stop all that. Who cares? What you ought to be worried about, first of all, while you meeting him at the gym, he's so-called taking you out to lunch, all y'all can get is an appetizer plate and it's sitting in front of him. And what he give you a little bit? Only thing you could do is take a picture of his knuckles. He won't be seen with you.
Not an appetite.
You know, that's the stuff you ought to be worried about. You setting up to match. You not gonna get no job, and you messing things up for him. He ain't got but one job, and both of y'all gonna be sitting on the couch. Melody over in Paris. She's not caring about you. She been gone 3 years, doing real good without you, and letting you see how well she doing without you. That should make you get up and want to do something for yourself.
Oh, amen.
Stop clocking other people and clock what you got going on for you, which is nothing. Because you done used everybody. And you're not going to get nowhere with that talking bird. The bird that's a dodo bird. And then you say she brainwashed. Well, you would have to have a brain to wash. She don't even have one.
Aunt Debbie.
Debbie. Ooh, go ahead, Aunt Debbie. Oh.
And then she running around talking about some nails. But you don't have no money to get your own nails done. You got to depend on him to get it done once or twice a year. Otherwise, you running around with nubs. He got a nub, you got a nub.
Oh, Lord.
Now y'all to resort to living in an Airbnb. How long that's gonna last? You done got kicked out the Section 8 compound.
Allegedly.
Your family found you. That's why your sister allegedly done let you go. That's why you over there. You don't have nothing for yourself. 10 years. All you got to show is a baby and no money. And he don't have no money. Y'all lived high when he was married. Now that he not married, y'all broke. He can't do nothing for you. And this the man you want. And he won't be seen with you and he broke. Girl, that's a bum telling you he don't even want you. You know, how stupid can you be? All your hair's running off your head.
Y'all know she ain't lying.
Mute up, please. Come on, Aunt Debbie.
Look at yourself. And then you tell me, I'm going to work out. He done told you was fat. He putting you down behind the scenes. He never take you nowhere. All these are signs that you're not worthy. And I bet he resenting you and treating you like dirt behind closed doors. But you running around looking googly-eyed and grinning. Grinning for what? What you got? Come out getting married. With what? But you don't care as long as you with that bone. But that's your ride or die. Both of y'all dying look like to me. You don't have nothing. You're not doing nothing. You just sitting there. I'm going to run to the gym. You wait till he get there. That's the only way you could see him. Because he only come through when it's late at night when nobody don't see him. To hit it and quit it. Then he gone. Soon as he meets somebody else, you back under the bench.
Not under.
She said under the bench.
At least Kimmy and Tisha, they was a trophy at one time. Marsau and Maurice, they got them as a trophy, put them on the mantle. And then, you know, once you get tired of it, you put it in a box and put it in the attic. You come and look at it maybe once or twice a year, dust it off.
Go ahead, Debbie. Go ahead, Aunt
Not
Debbie.
a box in the attic, Aunt Debbie. But look, to their, just to throw them a little something, they are still the wives. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that against you, Aunt Debbie. We get it. We know what their men give, but compared to Coleslaw, they way ahead of her in that area. But
she lower than they is the whole point. At least they a trophy. She's nothing.
Yeah.
She trash. That man pick her up and throw her back out there and then recycle it and come back and throw it back out again.
Not recycle.
Oops.
At least they dust them off. And only time they want them around, Kimmy to take up for Maurice because he can't think. She think he's so brilliant, but he can't think. That's why she always got to, if they ask him a question, do you notice she answer? You know why she do that? Because she know he can't answer because he's slow too.
Mm-hmm.
Tisha think Marsau is the best thing since sliced bread. She hang on to every word and she don't care if he cheap and have all kind of booty pics in his phone. She gonna sit right there. Man, I told you he not gonna renew no vows. He not gonna do this with you. He not gonna do that. He even said in one interview, allegedly, I saw, if it wasn't for the children, he'd have been left her. But you gonna hang in with him, ride or die. Seem like to me, these women dying a slow death.
Baby.
Jesus.
Because they don't have no happiness in their life. That's why they so jealous of other women. They look at Mel. Mel is happy, free, doing what she want to do, traveling. She over in Paris. They at home sitting there miserable, angry. All of them. I bet you they sitting at home angry. And where they husbands out? And at the boom boom room with them lights. That's no type of life to live. And Tisha, she threw it under the bus. She might well get ready to go to jail too. Get that orange outfit ready for her. These men don't care nothing about these women. And these women are running up behind them like some dingbats. All of them. Brainwash. I don't see no brain to wash. I'm just telling you, I don't see none. And Kimmy got a son. She put her son out for a bomb.
Put the son out for a bomb.
And then he bring a kid, his kid. Nothing against the kid. But he don't have nothing to take care of his kid. And he put that on that lady. And she say he love her. I don't see what kind of love that is. If he loved her, he'd get a job and pay some of that mortgage. He don't love her. He don't care nothing about it. He using her up. And then Tisha talking about a house. She don't know when the house gonna be. You know why she don't know? Because ain't no house gonna be built. And then this nut, she think, what did Martell tell her? If she had $1 million, he'll quit the show. Yeah, he'll quit the show and con her out of all her money. All he want her to do is to be a slave for him. And then she still won't be good enough for him. That girl, I don't feel sorry for her because she knew that man was married the first night she got in that car. She wanted to break them people up because she wanted Mel's life. But she got the opposite. And that's how things work when you don't do things right. She deserved everything she getting in life. I don't feel so sorry for her. I might feel sorry for her baby because the parents are slow.
Right.
But for her, I have no sympathy. Whatever you get, you deserve it all because you wanted that prize. That's
right.
Your prize. And whatever you get out that prize, enjoy it. Till you get some sense. And you ain't gonna never get none. It's been 10 years. The man won't be seen. He done brought how many women on the show? And then you let him and Marsau fool you, tell you filming, and they done juked you out of that. How'd you out of that? Come to find out it was a fake filming.
Camera wasn't even rolling, I bet you.
I'm saying, and you say this man love you? And you on here talking to this other lady about this. You should just shut up and take your medicine quietly in silence. I need her to be just silent. She don't need to come on here on YouTube, Instagram, and no other gram.
That's right. It's time. It's time.
You know, it's just she done played out. Cause everybody know you a dummy. So what you keep on getting up there embarrassing yourself for? Getting on these lives every morning, grinning and laughing, and be so glad to be next to a bum that don't even want you. And something wrong with that lady. No brain at all. No brain at all. She dead up there. I don't care what nobody say. And her mother, whoever, they need to tell her something because she really looking bad out here. That's a bad look for a woman. You can't even get a bone. The wife done left. She gone now. She gone about her business. She doing good. But you wanted her bum. You wanted her trash. And now you got it. And it don't even want you. Woo.
Facts. All right, Aunt Debbie. Facts.
I hope I didn't go over my time.
You went over, but you know you fine. I think everybody went over. I let everybody go over. We had 3 hours and 30 minutes. We're gonna get it down to 2 hours somehow, some way. But I wrote down a whole lot with you, Aunt Debbie. First of all, the ride or die comment. Thank you for bringing that home when you said, yeah, you can be a ride or die, but a lot of them are dying a slow death. If that ain't words of wisdom when it comes to being a ride or die, because that's exactly what it is. You riding for everything, no matter what he do, you a ride or die, ride or die. You dying a slow death. Also, when it comes to being a ride or die, like I asked earlier, where are we going? What's our destination? How long is the drive? We've been driving for damn near 10 years. So if I'm going to ride with you, at least get me to a destination. What's the destination? Homeless, a shelter, jail. That's what I'm riding, and that's the destination. It's absolutely crazy. Aunt Debbie said, ain't no brainwashing because ain't no brain. Okay? You hit home with that one as well. When it comes to the key word that Aunt Debbie used, the key word is bum. Bums. You doing all this for a bum? You doing all this for somebody that ain't got no money? I mean, it's puzzling. I'm going to end it off how I started it. This is puzzling to me. And although I don't have any pity for her, it is kind of sad to watch, because as a woman, you want to always think highly for fellow women. Try to at least. But I don't have any pity, or my brain don't even go that way when it comes to women like this. She's never came straight out and blamed Martell. Martell led me on. Martell said he was leaving his wife. Martell said this. No, she said the opposite. He told me he was never leaving his wife. And you stayed. Why? So it is what it is. But I do agree with you, Aunt Debbie, when it comes to Kimmy and Tisha. I wish the best for them as well. I'm just a sort of you gotta go if you ain't gonna put them in your place type of girl. That's just it. That's all. If you don't shut that shit down, well, she not bringing no drama to me. You up out of here. But they are way far apart from where coleslaw is. Coleslaw has nothing. And at least they got a little something. It may be shaky, allegedly, especially when it comes to Tisha. Now, Tisha, you better not ride or die when it comes to Marsau and this lawsuit, because from what we see and what we've heard, and don't forget, part 3 is on trending this Friday. What we've heard, all the blame gonna lead to Tisha. So I said it before. Have you seen Real Housewives of New Jersey? Teresa Judice and Joe, Juicy Joe, and they both went to jail. You know, I just don't like how it appears to me that Marsau has things set up. Do I think that he went into it to straight put her in harm's way? I don't know if I'm totally there yet, but I think as a man, it looks bad for you to make sure that she the one got the loan, for you to make sure that she's the owner. And he kept saying that, well, she owned it. And they kept saying, well, that's your wife. You don't know what's going on. I didn't like that. But we will keep our eye out on that as well. This live was live. Okay. This was awesome. I want to thank the new members, Amanda, Olivia, Aretha, Master Registered Nursing Degrees, Mrs. T. Thank you guys for becoming members of the Cutie Crew. Thank you to Teresa Wright, Aretha, JOM, Mary Kelly. Thank you guys so much for the super chat. To the panel, I want to make sure I acknowledge each and every one of you. Tanya B, Marita, SKR, LaDawn, Aunt Debbie, Mildred, Somebody's Mama, Z Frenchie, Blessy, BLS, and Cheryl Howard. Thank you guys so much for your commentary, because that's exactly what it is. Thank you again
I'm here.
What's that?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sis. I was just about to say to all of the content creators that was in the house tonight, I started a list and I don't know where it's at, because if you guys can hear this paper, I write as I go so I can talk back to everybody that speak. But to each and every content creator that was in the house, Prosperity, Hannah Grace, Pink Diva, Anthony Lofties, Black Titanic, Mildred, is Chrissy time trending at some point? Anybody else that I missed? Anybody know? Hannah Grace. Did I get Hannah Grace? I think I
Yes.
did. You guys make sure to support the content creators. We on this platform where they have given us an opportunity to come out and speak to you guys, giving us an opportunity to make a little money from our content, and we appreciate you all. So I support all content creators. I'm going to say this again. Shout out to Original Straight with No Chaser. We may be sick of Ariane, but this girl can't help that. That girl called her and just talk, then talk, then talk, then talk, and talk. And I could end it like that, just saying talk, then talk, then talk. We can't, that's what it is. She thought that and maybe at one point they were friends. I'm not sure. Don't know what happened. But I appreciate her putting it out here to let us know how reckless this girl is. And she is on a mission, in my opinion, to break up Marsau and Tisha, to break up Maurice and Kimmy. I think I had this live titled, and I changed it, Misery Loves Company, and Martell and Coleslaw are miserable. They're miserable. So it's their goal to make everybody around them miserable as well. Mildred, tell your husband I said hi. Mildred in the back chat talking about her husband walked in like, oh, what's going on? And started laughing. Tell him this how we do. But tell your hubby we said hello. Thank you again to my cutie mods for modding tonight. And thank you all again for joining me. If you did not hit the like button on your way in, please hit the like button on your way out. Aunt Debbie, thank you so much for your words of wisdom. I really, really appreciate you.
I love you. I love you.
Love you
And
too,
all the ladies, I love you.
We love
And
you,
most
Aunt
of
Debbie.
all of
I
you
love you
guys.
too.
Yes. Love you guys. You guys have a great night. You
Good
guys
night, y'all.
Good
rest.
night.
We're
Good
going to
night.
be out in these YouTube streets somewhere tomorrow. If it ain't on my channel, it'll be somebody else's. So thank you guys again for supporting the YouTubers. And I hope you guys have a great
Good night,
night.
Sis Jack. Sis Jack.
Good
Thank
Good
you,
night.
Jeff, always for
night.
welcoming
Good
us
night,
with
Chit
open
Chat. Good
arms.
night, ladies.
You
Good night.
are welcome. Prosperity. All right. Good night, Z Frenchie. Good night. And good night, chat. Chat with you guys soon.
You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it if there's nothing at all. We've been together, oh, we've been together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. It's what they say. Then what makes love exception? So why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it if there's nothing at all. We've been together, oh, we've been together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. It's what they say. Then what makes love exception? So why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it if there's nothing at all. We've been together, oh, we've been together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. It's what they say. Then what makes love exception? So why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why,
All right. Good night, guys. Good night, Hannah Grace.